What's up, folks? We're back with another Spazcast.
Oh, we're doing this again?
We do this every Monday. Now that I have run out of things to do in Minecraft, this is my Monday.
Well, first things first, can you sleep?
Say what now?
Sleep.
Still loading in, can't.
Brad.
Alright, now I'm in.
Alright. And there's the zombies.
Bed, where? Bed, need bed, find bed, get bed, Becky, let me smash.
Don't say that. Alright, not the bubbles.
Not the bubbles?
Yeah. Axe way and axe. Oh, the axe! And go down, across, up, down, step in. Hey, bubble!
Well, if you're really bored and want to give me a hand, and got anything with silk touch, I'm currently in the process of getting shulkers worth of sand. Several shulkers worth of, and by sand I mean grass, because I'm not smart.
I was about to say, why would you need silk touch to gather sand?
Yeah, I meant grass blocks. I just got home from work. My brain is still in recovery mode.
So, do you have a plan for next season?
Oh, I've got several plans for next season, especially
Oh my goodness.
with what we're planning with the world.
No.
Oh, I've got plans on plans, my friend.
You're not a Twilight Boko, Keith.
The public transport system is as unreliable in Germany. Being able to drive is important. Very true. I think that's why most Americans are afraid of doing public transport. It's just not reliable
Well,
enough.
I mean that, and, you know, it's just like, you are beholden to not only the schedule, but the luck of, you know, them being on schedule.
Yeah, everywhere can't be Japan where they make public apologies because the train is 15 seconds late.
Get out.
And here, around here, you're lucky if your train is only that late.
Down.
Hey, no yelling, okay? You're fine.
Play colors.
Is that a date?
Yeah.
It is a date.
So, are you thinking it's getting closer and closer to that time, Goop?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I know we are still waiting for the next version of Minecraft to officially drop, but
I just want everyone to know that there is nobody on this planet, on any planet, in fact, that is more excited for the next update of Minecraft / the completion of our server than Poker.
I mean, Snowflake is extremely excited too, let's be honest here.
It consumes his thoughts. Like all of his
I mean, it does, yeah, that's not a lie.
See?
I've been wanting to play around with the mod for years. And now I have a finally have a reason to.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't a guy get his face eaten on a Greyhound bus? You know what? I think that sounds like something that'd be real.
That does sound like something that would happen here in the States.
Try the blue.
Yeah.
Circle and you gotta balloon it. You crash it.
But I cannot speak to the veracity of said claim. I can tell you that back in the olden day, when I had facial hair, or rather more facial hair than I do now, I used to like play with the little tuft right between my bottom lip and my chin. You know, I just lick at it with my tongue because I'm weird like that. And I was on a bus because this was back when I didn't have a car. And some woman that I've never seen before, not even on the bus, randomly looks over at me and is just like, "You have a great tongue for piercing." And I just kind of slowly pulled my tongue into my mouth, and I'm just like, "Thanks."
He was curious what that tongue do, my friend.
The tongue with the fathers in it? Not, unless like not fathers. Just the
fuck?
anchors. And just this is you will get. You want little anchors? Cubby? Ah! What are you doing on my phone? Where's
Bless you.
thing? This is rainbow. Cool.
Oh, man.
There.
What else to talk about?
I am so lost.
Kaboom.
I just have a beacon in my inventory.
Yeah, that happens. Did you want?
Casual beacon.
I mean, that's pretty much what we did the last time we played Minecraft. Or was it the time before? I've already lost track.
I think it was the time before.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was pre-Spazcast.
true. Yeah. Full inventory time for
Just think, Poker, you could make tunnel bores. You could make self-building tunnels.
Yeah, I can make a lot of things. With the Create mod, literally the world is my bitch. I can become a real villain. Yeah, the next Minecraft update looks absolutely amazing, and I am extremely excited.
Again, it's a shame we won't be able to play with it.
I mean, that's what we're waiting for, right? Once that update drops?
Well, even after it updates, the mods that we're looking at then have to update themselves to be compatible with it.
A lot of those mods will be updated within, like, a week of release of that.
I truly hope so.
I do feel it.
I am just not going to hold my expectations such that we're jumping in on day one of release.
Yeah. Well, the mods we have chosen so far, the only one that might be an issue with what's going to be released that we've chosen from would probably be the main one we're after, which is the Create mod.
Bollocks.
Do I want to maybe try the Vault Hunter's mod pack? Oh, the one that Iskall made? Yeah, that one actually looked interesting. I've never really messed around with any mods, so it's one that
Oh, Daddy, whoa! Daddy.
I'd be interested in trying sometime.
Ooh.
That's what color.
Give to me the experience.
There's a pink. Oh, where's the blue? Ah, that's crazy. Crazy. Ah.
Are you crazy, 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 crazy?
It sounds crazy.
He is always crazy.
I think you're a goober goober.
Nope. I am not goober.
Goober, goober, goober.
You're goober, Daddy.
Y'all ever find yourself getting interested in, like, just the weirdest, most random thing? Like, if somebody walked up to you and just like, hey, I got a thing that you should look at. And you'd be like, wow, that sounds actually really dumb, boring, and I'm going to go out of my way to avoid ever interacting with that thing that you just said because of how boring it sounds. And then all of a sudden, on your feed shows up 2 hours of Tetris World Records. and you finish it, and you're just like, that was the most compelling 2 hours I've ever sat and watched.
Oh yeah, the history of Tetris World Record runs is fucking insane.
Also, summoning Salt, when he just like comes out of the woodwork and graces us with another video, I'm just like, yes! It's always a good day.
Oh yeah. Do I play Torah by chance in one of your favorite games? I tried it a couple years ago back in college, but I haven't really played it since then. I might have to give it another go at some point, but I like Minecraft more. Is that Copper right here?
Daddy.
It's a me.
Oh, it's a snowflake. Hey.
Oh crap, it's Mario!
I am a very feminine Mario.
It's my uncle who works at Nintendo.
It's Mario, but she's wearing that one crouch that turns Bowser into Bowsette. Oh no, she's hot.
Bowsette, look. Bowsette hit the internet way too hard. Like, there are a ton of memes I could make about it. There are things I could say that it hit the internet like, but there is nothing to compare the way Bowsette hit the internet.
She hit the internet hard and left it harder.
That's probably the best way to vocalize it.
Oh yeah, you're both.
The
streamers.
world was not ready. Nintendo was not ready.
Nintendo is never ready.
Citrine, who do you want to
Like,
listen to?
At this point, that you gotta you reaches a point
I don't know.
where you're just like, look, when you release a game, understand somebody is making art of those characters. See, I gotta watch what I say because my daughter's sitting right next to me.
Oh yeah, I probably should be watching what I'm saying too then. Or do you have a headphone on?
E hoo ha. Ah. Stroke.
Time to sleep.
Go! I can't sleep. I'm in heck.
Okay, let me know when you're able to sleep. I'll just
Who?
keep. Good.
Oh.
I'm in heck. I can't sleep.
Oh wait, if you're in
He's
the,
in the nether.
if you're in the nether, then I can sleep.
Yep.
Yes. You're not in heck. I'm in heck.
I mean, I'm surrounded by mobs, so that's like heck light. That arrow just missed
Heck
my
light.
face.
Diet heck.
Look, see?
Oh my goodness.
There you are.
Color
Blue spaghetti.
All right.
Blue skip.
Blue biscotti.
That might taste good.
Did you say Bowsette might taste good?
No, I was having word puke.
I mean, turtle soup, but... Hey, baby girl. Why don't you go up to mommy? You can take daddy's phone if you want.
Hey, Poker.
Yep.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see something.
If you're
Okay, I
asking,
can't hear me or you
Hey,
on your
Poker!
screen.
What? Hold on a second.
I mean, I hear you just fine, and I think you're coming through on
I will take conversations that happen way too often for 500, please, Alex.
Wait, what'd you say? Wait, what?
Hey, Snow.
Yes.
Give me just a second.
How do you miss a sleeping person? Just barely, apparently. Just barely. Hey, Snow?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, give me a moment.
I wonder how confused she is.
I'm very confused.
You did that, by the way.
I did?
You were like, hey, Poker, hold on a second.
Oh, no. I did that on purpose because I was trying to hear him talk on his stream because I don't hear me talking to him on the stream.
Oh, you're just making sure
Yeah,
my
but it's that
Discord's
kind of thing that
working.
happens all the time.
Oh, wait, is my Discord working? Oh, my Discord's not working. Hang on, this is fucked.
Give me a second. Let me call you. I'll call you back. I gotta find my phone.
I've
on.
done that so many freaking times.
There we go. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. It's should
I'll
be
take
working
things
now.
everyone can relate to for 500, please, Alex.
Yes.
Sorry
I
about
hear
that,
Goop.
Zocking. I went a little. I must have sounded like a crazy person for a little while there.
Nani?
And that's only slightly out of the norm for me.
I ran out of coal? Well, I never!
How badly is the echo? Like, do I need to turn it down? Because I know Citrine's listening, but
It's a little bit, but it's probably okay.
okay. I can move the iPad either closer to Citrine or I can turn it down.
I just want everyone to know the instinct that hit me like a freight train was just as soon as she said that Citrine is watching, I just wanted to give the most throat-ripping, blood-vomiting, "Hi, Citrine!" But, I mean, now I'm going to tone it way down because I like having a voice.
So Goop basically just yelled, "Hi, Citrine."
But I'm guessing my mic clipped all over the
Oh,
place, so
yeah.
it sounded like,
Yeah, pretty much.
go,
basically.
turn, can't,
He says hello, by the
got-
way.
back,
Honey!
sick, call, back.
If I wouldn't kill you, I'd smack you with a shovel. Ah. So, oh
You
yeah.
know, it always amazes
So
me
mine.
how lonely it feels to be, like, the only person super hyped for something. I mean, like, hyped beyond all reason or rationale. I mean, like, you are just next level hyped.
I've been there.
I mean, that's how I feel with the next server we're going to be moving to.
That's why I was thinking about it. I was just like, because I'm hyped. I'm just not your level of hype.
I'm super hyped. I'm hoping to have the stupid computer fixed by then.
Yeah, speaking of,
stupid
congratulations to Trina winning that singing competition and winning the money to a parrot.
Citrine, come here. So I don't have to repeat.
I mean, if he's got my stream pulled up, he'll hear it.
He does, but he's in the other room, so he didn't hear it.
Way to go, Citrine. You had one job. You only had to use
leg.
1 sense, and we know that
He's
one
playing
works.
with his coin collection. So he's walking.
He's playing with his what? Are you allowed to say that on stream? Do I gotta like
Coin collection?
rate this?
Coin!
NC-18?
C-O-I-N, Coot. Coin, like money.
He's playing with his loins. Citrine, are you playing with your loins on stream?
Yeah, my tenderloins. Yes.
Your tender loins. Your loins shouldn't be tender. Snow, what did you do to
I
him?
mean, after a rough night. I mean, come on now.
Look, I'm as into it as the next guy, but if it's tender, it's like, woo. Insert Futurama quote here. If the spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
Death by snooze, snoo. Death by
Death
snooze,
by
snoo.
snoo.
That was an interesting episode.
Look, I'm gonna bring this up just because I don't see this brought up enough. There's a fan art of Supergirl standing next to Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman's got like her hand on her head, all confused, and she's like, "What is snoo snoo?" But the reason I'm bringing it up is because the way they drew Wonder Woman is like the most accurate to how Wonder Woman should freaking look. She is an absolute brick shithouse in that picture, and I'm just like, wow, so that's what an Amazonian looks like.
Jones is going to need you to send that picture to him, for reference later.
I'm freaking... No, it's not, oh crap, my daughter has my phone. It's not lewd at all. There's no lewd in it. It's Supergirl laughing her ass off at Wonder Woman not knowing what snoo snoo is. It is adorably naive, and it always stuck with me. The fact that it's like, wow, Wonder Woman really should be built like a brick shithouse, shouldn't she?
Hey,
Really
Poker.
should, yeah.
Or Goot. Either or.
I swear, if you tell me to
No,
say,
I have no
second.
interest in Power Girl whatsoever. I think her character is horrifically underdeveloped.
Does one
What's
of
up,
you want to
Snow?
go on a mining trip with me to go find gold?
How much gold do you need,
I'm
Snow?
breeding horses. I'm trying to get as much as I can.
Snow, how much gold do you
I don't
need?
know. Surprise me?
Snow. Snow.
Give her a double
Surprise
chest
me?
worth.
I have, let's see, a stack and 18 in a hopper with a full stack in my smelter and 2 stacks and 24 gold ingots.
I don't want to take
A stack
all of your
and 50
gold,
in my
but
chest.
whatever you're willing
I
to
have
share.
so much gold. I have gold.
No, it sounds like he's saying just take all of it.
Okay.
I didn't say take all of it, but I mean we can talk, we can haggle.
Whatever he's willing to let me use to breed horses.
You seem like a nice lady. We got something figured out.
I mean, we could sell this with a game of cards.
But Citrine is now here, if you wish to repeat what you said, Poker.
Oh yeah, congratulations
What's that about
in
cards?
person on winning the singing competition and winning enough money to fix her laptop.
Yep.
Thanks.
Now we just have to get the car ride to get there.
Look.
Look, sweetie, I'm gonna tell you right now, this car will get you further than any other car and any other lot. All right, you want this one right here? You seem like a nice lady. We'll get something figured out for you.
Oh my God, it's a Texas car commercial from the 70s.
Are you guys able to hear him? I don't know if my microphone's
Yeah,
working.
he's,
I
he's
did.
coming through.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I appreciate you.
Are you with her? Are you the wallet holder? Well, then you're the guy I want to talk to. I want you to take a look at this beauty right here.
Now,
Now, it's got a lot of miles. That may seem intimidating, but that just means it's seen some shit and it's survived.
now you see these bloodstains here? Well, that means this is the car that came out good on the other end of the collision. That means this is the one you want. That other car you don't want.
Hey, you notice where the blood stains are, there aren't any dents. That's because this thing was built to last.
That,
Not like those fiberglass cars you see on the road today. This thing will peel through anything.
that's
have
right.
a
It'll peel
dumb
right through
question.
that port of school children. No problems whatsoever. No questions
Oh
asked.
my God.
And we know it can peel through the school children because we tested it. Well, we didn't test it, but it was tested.
Yep, built for tough.
This car has a history.
It's built for tough. It's built specifically for school zones.
God.
I'm sorry, is that voice of mine too good?
It's great.
It was good, man.
I have a weird question. Are either one of you really computer smart?
Define really computer smart.
If they tell me they need to replace my motherboard, do we know how long that would possibly fix it for?
Jesus freaking Christ. If you replace the motherboard, you're getting a new computer. For all intents and purposes, you're getting a new computer.
Okay.
Yeah, you're almost better off just buying a new computer too.
Well, it's going to be
The
$500
only thing
to
that-
fix the motherboard.
That's not bad.
And then
That's roughly the price of a new motherboard. So you're not getting ripped off.
they said that will include my $200, I think, to basically tell them, hey, fuck off if something else breaks, you guys have to fix it without me paying more.
So wait, the motherboard itself is only costing you
I
$300?
guess.
$300
That's a
and
deal.
$200 warranty. That's not bad at all.
That's a pretty damn good
Especially
deal.
from Best Buy. That's kind of that's interesting.
Hold up, whoa, slow down. It's from Best Buy?
Yeah.
That deal's getting better and better.
It's the Geek Squad, so.
I want to know who in the planning board was like, yes, we shall name them the Geek Squad. Nobody will find that demeaning in the slightest.
They
But-
probably decided the
And I'm not saying it is intrinsically demeaning. I'm just saying, come on, guys.
it's probably the same people who thought, you know what? Sounds like a good idea for a TV show. Big Bang Theory.
That show is the epitome of being mid.
So as far as we are aware, it is only going to be $500, and that was when we got an estimate when we were there last.
Yep.
I look forward to them telling you that your brakes are out and you need more headlight fluid.
But yeah, I just
Oh, don't
didn't
forget
know
the
if
washer fluid insurance.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know if that would only fix it for about because we've already agreed that if it fixes it for only like a year and a half, we'll just have me wait a couple months and then save up and get a desktop computer.
I'm going to tell you right now that so long as it's compatible with the rest of your parts, you're effectively getting a new computer, and it should last a lifetime of a computer.
Cool.
Which,
Which is about 3-4 years.
yeah, 3 to 5 years.
Now, I'm going to ask you right now, and this goes for everybody. What's the most expensive repair you've ever had?
This will be the most expensive.
Oh, man.
At 500?
Yeah.
Get out of here with that weak ass shit.
I mean, you got me
Most
beat.
of the time I just
know
buy
you
a
got me
brand new
beat.
computer.
I know you know I got you beat.
So.
But the most expensive thing I've ever had to fix was my own car for like $4,000.
Oh, we're going outside of computers for this.
Oh yeah, outside computers. What is the highest priced repair you've ever had?
500.
I have to think about this for a second because we're going beyond computers here. So
I'd have never had anything else besides a computer that I needed to worry about repairing.
you are my good luck charm and my wife. That's the way this is now.
I mean, usually if a computer breaks on me,
First
I trash
one,
it.
then the. I want you to know the order he said that in. First one, then the other.
Oh, I'm very well aware.
Look, the wife came before the good luck charm because I didn't know that that was the most expensive thing that she had to have repaired.
Yeah, I have. Most of the time I just buy new after that point.
You guys ready to receive my number one most expensive repair?
Sure.
You're gonna ask me how I'm still financially even remotely stable.
Probably.
The answer is he's not.
$7,500.
Ooh. What was that for, if you don't mind asking?
My house was splitting in half.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that wasn't a good time.
So where my house sits, it was put together by idiots, and on one half, past the front door, you can see that the foundation is entirely poured. On the other half of the door, you can see there's 3 layers of cinder blocks on top of a poured foundation. So they poured the foundation, then realized it was too short, and decided to put cinder blocks there.
Oh, jeez.
Now here's the thing. A poured foundation is a singular piece. If it cracks, it's gonna crack. But cinder blocks are built-in weaknesses. So that side of the house sits on a hill. And as spring was kicking in just out of the winter, I noticed that there were cracks forming in all the corners on that side of the house, and the house was splitting in half.
Oh.
Like you could see the cinder blocks were starting to separate. So I had to, real quick before the rains hit, which we beat. Thank goodness we beat those rains.
Yeah, you got lucky there.
I had to call up a company. They came out. They were like, look, we're going to be able to fix it, and we're going to be able to fix it soon. But it's going to cost you. So you need to get in touch with the finance company. And I did, and everybody worked with me. It was great. I'm telling you right now, it was 100% worth the $7,500 thing because they also poured concrete in the cracks of the cinder blocks. So they are repaired as cinder blocks can be.
That is. Ooh.
But I am sitting under 7,000. Well, okay, so technically it's only 6,000 because up front I had to pay 1,500 in order to finance it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hang on.
My second biggest is 3,500, and poker has me beat there.
Yeah,
Actually, I
I
gotta
ain't
open up
got shit.
PayPal and check something real quick. Hang on. No
My
PayPal. I
measly
don't.
500 for this computer ain't shit compared to all of that.
No.
It'll happen.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
I go through life assuming I just don't have any money. so that when emergencies happen, I happen to have some money.
Fair enough.
Okay, actually, I was incorrect. I actually have a new total.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There's this girl I've been seeing for a long while now.
What? Nani?
Yeah.
All
The
right,
one
finish
in
your thing, and then you
California?
are about to be attacked with questions.
She lives in California, and life's not been kind to her. So to try and help her get back on track, about $5,000.
Oof. That's gonna be an oof from me, dog.
Yeah. Of course, this was over the course of several years. Sucks about your power supply, man. Hopefully you're able to get that fixed. At least it's not too
Ooh,
bad of
power
a
supplies are
part
rough.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not the most expensive part of PC to fix.
I would hazard the most expensive is probably the motherboard.
It is, yeah.
If I had to hazard a guess. Second would be the graphics card. What do you think, Poker?
Yeah, motherboard and graphics card would be the most expensive. I mean, if the motherboard's dead, that's the entire heart of your computer. Anything else around the
And so it
motherboard can
begins.
be replaced and fixed and still technically be the same machine. Other than the memory, maybe.
Now, Snow, I'm going to tell you right now
Yep.
that the house splitting, I make it sound more dramatic than it was. A very, 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 very slow split. Like, slow enough that insurance said they can't cover it because of how slow of a split it is. The $3,500 one was a lot scarier because 90s Toyota Corollas had this little problem where they kicked water up into the rear axle.
Oh. That's not good.
My rear axle was severed on one side and was about to sever on the other. So when I was driving
You can
home
if you
from
want
work,
to,
I
but we
could
can
not
understand
top
that
40
way,
miles
doesn't
an
it?
hour.
The Echo's not too bad, they said. But so that way you can listen while you're doing your coins.
I was gonna say it's not plugged in.
No.
Okay. I'll be over
But
here.
that is nuts.
That is nice.
I would send you a picture, but I feel you would have a hard time properly describing to Citrine just how bad the damage you're looking at is.
Probably, in all honesty. Because I am
I'm actually
terrible
really
at
furious
cars.
about that because that after we got it fixed, it was $3,500 because they fixed it and they put a coating on it because they were really cool and they were like, look, this coating should add a couple years of life to it. Well, it was an older car, it was a used car, and the brakes started going out.
Oof, that's a pain.
Well, the problem
Don't
is
even have a graphics card.
we
Oof.
were having a baby, and my wife was not having a car that kept having issues. So she's like, you're getting a new car. They gave me $100 for it.
Oh,
I was pissed. I'm still pissed to this day.
that
I should have
sucks.
walked.
You should have.
Yeah, that's a little low, but if the brakes are bad and it's an older car.
That's like a brake fix is like a $50 fix.
Well, it depends on the
And
fix.
that's to run a
If-
whole new brake line.
Yeah, if it's just the brake line and you're not going the splice route, which is technically illegal, then yeah, about $50. But that thing needs like new pads, new calipers, new everything on top of that. Then it starts adding up a bit.
That could get expensive. Which reminds me, I really need to check the brakes on my car. And I always... Look, for those of you that frequent the Spazcast, because you too are Spazzes like me, you know what it feels like. You always think of those super important things you need to do when you're not near them.
Ain't that
I
the
should check
truth?
the air in my tires, he says, on the opposite side of his house from his car.
I should change my air filter to the heater. He says in the comfort of his second floor with the filter in the basement level.
It's amazing, too. I only think about checking my oil, which you should do when your car is cold, which is to say, you know, having not just run, because then the dipstick is clean. I only think about checking my oil right after I've started the car, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll do it after about an hour after I get home, and then I don't.
I'd be so. The only way I can remember to do anything is setting an alarm with a detailed little note attached to the alarm telling me what it was for.
Yeah, but then
'Cause
I
otherwise
forget
my
to
brain
set
just
said
dies.
alarms.
Yep.
Well, that's why I have citrine.
It's the same thing as looking at an ADHD person and saying, "Why don't you just get a planner?" Because I'll forget to use the planner.
Exactly. I have 3. Never used them.
Those who fail to plan, fail to planner.
I love it too. It's just get a planner. Just shut up.
Yeah, that's why I have citrine. Citrine does a lot of my remembering things for me.
That's right. He brought a bed with him.
I'm
Woo!
so proud of you, for once.
I had to stop my digging. I went all the way back to the house to get 3 wool and 3 planks and made a whole new bed just to have with me in the mines.
Yay! Congrats.
The beds yearn for the mines. Oh wait, I asked Poker. I didn't ask you. So Snow,
Yes.
what is oh wait, I guess let me start with, do you have long-term plans for the next season of Minecraft?
Yes. I am building my farm, basically redoing what I have now with a different house plan and a different stable plan. And then I am working with Poker to make a theme park / water park / basically anything you could think of park. So it's going to have a haunted house and all that fun stuff. And then I already said theme park, water park. And then I'm making a zoo.
My goodness. Are you going to have charged creepers in this zoo of yours?
If someone's willing to help me, sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I'm game for that. And
Come, look at the charged creeper. Oh, Mommy, it's so ugly.
just like you, Billy, just like you.
Luna, you gotta go outside, baby girl. Go on, time to go potty. Bye-bye.
But yeah,
Go on.
I'm thinking of being an evil businessman. I think of creating a corporation. I think the next server needs a card corp.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Are you going to make credit cards for us with horrible interest rates?
No. I'm just gonna make a bunch of mom and pop style businesses that are all subsidiaries of a giant evil corporation,
Cool, this one's a keeper. I don't have to kill this one.
and they all overcharge on everything.
Cool. I also thought about making a little town that sold things and have a shop for food, have a shop for building stuff.
I mean, we probably should have.
I've
a
already
market
shown
district
Poker
or shopping.
the visual inspiration for mine, but when I look back at it, I keep forgetting that the scale is so far off what I thought it would be.
I have a humongous plan. Basically build a sustaining park, zoo.
I mean, it's gonna have a
town,
big scale project
farm.
to do. Keeps you busy for a while.
Oh yeah, this is effectively going to be a city in a mountain.
Yeah, exactly. I'm aiming to try and pull off a Nestle, Zaking.
I'm excited.
You're looking to pull off a Nestle?
Yeah.
So what, are you gonna find natural springs and put a sign up next to it saying $30 to use this water?
I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I am saying I might try and introduce an HOA and also child labor.
If you introduce an HOA, I will TNT bomb wherever you are. By which I mean, I will replace the entirety of the ground within visible range with TNT and then detonate it. I hate HOAs that much.
So, baby, for real.
Let me do my house the way I want to do my house. It's my house, not yours.
Oh, you see, that's not HOA compliant. That grass over there is not green enough.
If I'm gonna turn the grass red in a second here.
Okay, but what shade are red? Because depending on the shade, it might be approved.
Don't worry, it'll be red, white, and little black letters that say TNT.
Ooh, I'm sorry, but the black disqualifies it. Now, if it's blue, then all American, then that's HOA approved for sure.
How are you a good parent, Citrine?
They wouldn't quit barking. So I told them, get in here or I'll give you a treat. And they both came running.
So you promised them a good time to come inside. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that sounds about like how I take care of my daughter.
I will give you a
Thank fuck
cookie
you said daughter.
if you get into the house and quit barking, I'll give you a cookie.
Yeah, that's what I say to my daughter all the time.
Ow! You just stepped on my toes.
Do it again.
It was on the floor.
Yeah, well, of course my toes
didn't
are on the floor. Where else are they supposed to be?
On the couch. You're chilling on the couch. They're like hanging out there like little horseshoes.
Little horseshoes. That's what my toes are being called now? Okay.
No, they're just kind of hanging out there.
You're weird.
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Can we back up to toes being horseshoes? Because that promotes a visual image that does not just, it's not OSHA compliant with my brain.
Look, I've been to fur cons. I'm used to this kind of talk.
No. You're used to paws. You're not used to horseshoes.
Dude,
Actually,
there's
there are-
equins at these things.
I was gonna say there are suits that have horseshoes attached to the bottom of their suit paws
But why?
because it's part of the aesthetic.
I can tell you like it, but I'd only be able to whistle the answer, and there's only 2 people in this call right now that are gonna understand the reference.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I thought you were doing the, oh God, what was that old show? Bewitched.
Nope.
No, but he kind of did riff from the West Indies.
Yes, I watched old TV. Fight me.
Hey, old TV's good. MASH is still one
By
of
the
my
way,
favorite
Laverne and
series of
Shirley
all
was
time.
peak, and I will hear not a bad thing about it.
What?
Laverne and Shirley was peak, and I will not hear a bad thing
Nah,
about
if
it.
you want peak,
And Mary Tyler Moore was boring as hell.
I
I'm
never
sorry, but
Tyler
it
Moore
was.
was
that.
boring as hell, but if you want peak, you go to fucking MASH.
I am unfortunate.
I don't even include MASH because it breaks the scale.
True.
Also, 20th Century Fox was bought by Disney. Also, 20th Century Fox owns MASH. Therefore, Klinger is the best Disney princess.
True.
Yep, I'm uncultured.
That also means that the alien is a princess as well.
What do you oh my godding, Citrine?
I'm listening to this. The new Disney princess is the best. I'm like, oh my god, you're right.
Okay, he agrees with you. I'm still uncultured and have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
So in the TV show
MASH is an old
MASH,
show that was on TV, produced by 20th Century Fox, taking place during the Korean War. One of the characters, Klinger, wanted to go home so badly that he cross-dressed and acted like a lunatic so that they would send him home based on the grounds of insanity, but they never sent him home. He was one of the most enjoyable characters.
Oh, gotcha.
And also, the Alien franchise was produced by 20th Century Fox.
I
Since
love
the Alien
aliens.
Queen is female, that means that technically she can also be a Disney princess.
She's the best.
now technically she wouldn't be a Disney princess. She would be a Disney queen, which, as we all know,
Correct.
are usually evil
Or dead.
or dead. Yeah, because parents' clause. Ripley, on the other hand,
Ripley is.
Not royalty, doesn't get to be a Disney princess.
Oh, well, why not?
Mulan is not a Disney princess. Fuck you, fight me.
Really?
you know what? True. Neither is
She's
Pocahontas.
not royalty!
Pocahontas.
She
too.
marries into a military family, not a royal family.
Fair enough.
Also, if anyone wants to be terrified by, like, biology, the aliens are prey.
How?
Well, the biggest tell is their blood. One of the main reasons to have acid blood would be to discourage predation. It's similar to, you know, monarch butterflies being poisonous.
That's fair. I never thought about it that way.
Also, aren't the aliens
They are
eyes on the
also-
side of their head, not forward-facing, also signifying that they are more predator animal, being wary of predators?
Well, that's the thing. They are pitch black, chitinous, and blind. They live in caves. They are cave dwellers.
Yeah.
They have 2 mouths, so they pre-chew their food before digestion.
This is
I'm
all
gonna
making
need to
sense.
rewatch
There
Aliens
is a
now.
lot you can tell about the aliens just from their physiology.
I need to go on a
But
marathon
the
now.
question becomes, what preys on the aliens? And I'm not talking about Predators, although the first AVP was a decent movie, IMO. I'm saying they're on their home planet. What preys on the aliens?
Something terrifying, I guess. At that
Fuck
point.
taste, though. Elsa is a queen, yet is still referred to as a Disney princess.
She was technically a princess first, though.
True. Princesses become queens. And
Does that mean that Elsa's evil? Also, Frozen 2 was horrible.
Still haven't watched it. I need to.
I mean, if you go by the logic of the first movie, technically yes.
I shouldn't say horrible. I just not anywhere near as good as the first one.
The question is, though, is there actually ever a sequel that does justice to the first?
Lion King
Yes.
2, Lion King 1.5.
I did love Lion King 2.
Lord of the Rings 2, Lord of the Rings 3.
That
Fair.
doesn't count. Oh, by the way, in June, I think in quite a few places, there will be theaters will once again carry the Lord of the Rings, but this time it will be the extended editions.
Ooh,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to
It is
sit
happening.
through
You know,
that
it's
I-
actually that's a
I had to look
fantastic
it up.
point. Shrek 2.
You know what? Yes, Shrek 2, a sequel that is better than the
One
original.
of the all-time
100%.
greatest sequels to ever exist.
Puss in Boots 2.
Never seen Puts in Boots. Puts in Boots? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's it?
Not the first one. Don't watch the first one. Watch the second one.
Never watched the first one.
Don't.
Oh, sorry, not the first one.
I've
the
heard
second one.
horrible things about it.
I never
It's
watched the
okay,
second one.
it's
I
not
watched the
great.
first one. Running to bed.
I'm trying to go through my Disney catalog in the back of my mind on what else had sequels that weren't terrible.
I enjoyed Pocahontas too.
Yeah, Pocahontas 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't hard to beat. But Pocahontas 1 wasn't that good either.
Pocahontas 1 just kind of meandered a bit with its plot. Things just kind of happened.
The
True.
Whistle of Death perfectly, dude. That is awesome.
I will say that Disney sequels have this nasty tendency to have amazing moments. Like in Mulan 2, there's the scene after Shang falls off the bridge that Mulan just, like, she walks up silently to the bridge that her was going to be husband fell off.
And stabs
she
the
just-
sword into the ground.
She stabs the swords down while making the only sound she makes in grief. And it is just such a great sound. And I'm just like, I mean, this is a Disney sequel and you poured your freaking heart in, didn't you?
I think the major issue with a lot of Disney's sequels is that the first one is so good that they're afraid of taking chances on the second one with a new story. So they just kind of repeat the first one's story, but in a slightly different twist.
Looking at you, Incredibles 2!
I kind of liked Beauty and the Beast too. The Christmas one.
That to me though, that's a Christmas special. That's not a true sequel.
True.
Even though it has 2 on it, it's a direct-to-DVD Christmas movie.
That's a holiday special, alright?
Fair enough. Let's see.
I'm really struggling here.
Cinderella 2.
Then you get ones like,
Cinderella 2 is garbage.
there's Tarzan, Cinderella, and Atlantis all had
I
sequels that were actually failed pilots.
I actually like Tarzan and Jane. I know Tarzan and Jane wasn't technically the sequel. I
It was
didn't
a good
actually like.
series.
Oh, was it a series? I know there was the movie.
I mean,
Well, there's a Is the movie the one that had the 3 separate stories that were supposed to be a series, but they didn't have faith in it, so they put it together as a movie?
Yeah.
Also, side note, did you know that the Hercules series has a crossover with Aladdin?
yeah,
No.
yeah, that was a weird episode.
It's the only episode I've ever seen, but it was interesting.
I mean,
Oh, I don't know if this counts as a sequel, or I know it's a sequel, but it's not a 2, but Aladdin King of Thieves was pretty good.
Oh, that one
yeah,
was
the
good.
Aladdin
IMO.
sequels were pretty good. Number 3 was probably...
Return of
Wasn't
Jafar was
as
the weakest
Jafar.
of the 3, but still not horrible.
Return of Jafar, that was the second one, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the...
Well, yeah,
It was
because they had
weak.
Homer Simpson as freaking Genie. Because
Did
Disney
they?
kept breaking their promises to Robin Williams.
Yep. And then they broke it again in the 3rd movie.
I never noticed.
Oh, yeah.
If you watch the second one again, you'll notice that Dan did a good job of trying to bring his own humor to the genie. He didn't just copy Robin Williams. Looking at you, Will Smith!
Yeah, it was a
He
respectable
made his
performance.
own... Yes,
But people
100%.
still shat on it during the time because it wasn't Robin Williams.
I
Which is
will admit,
also
I
fair.
did like Will Smith as Genie.
I did not. But I don't blame Will at all. I blame the director and the writer because they did not let Will Smith be Will Smith. I did not want to hear yet another rendition of Friend Like Me. I would have loved to hear Will Smith do some of his rap. Let him write music for that movie.
I'll be honest, I gave up on live action Disney like after the Jungle Book movie. The Jungle Book live
Just
action
remember-
was so terrible. Like,
Just remember, Treasure Planet's coming.
is that live action or is that animated reboot?
Oh, they're gonna make a live action, and Atlantis as well. They're on their way. I don't know when, but you know they're on the way.
I am
And here's the
not
problem with
happy what
Atlantis.
they're doing to the Lion King, by the way, with the second live action movie. They are
They didn't even
They're
do
making
the
another
first
live
one.
action
story.
Lion King.
The original live action was so fucking terrible compared to the freaking.
Yeah, because it was animated as well. And the thing about animals is they don't really give great expressions. So you can CG the lions all you want, but they're just lions.
True. But they're completely changing the original story of Mufasa, and I hate it.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick to the original.
Someone pointed out to me that Mufasa's a smartass
He kind of is.
because he states that everything the light touches is his kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a line earlier in the movie where what's her name? Not
Nala?
Nala?
Narabi?
Sarabi?
No,
Sarabi.
Sarabi, thank you. Sarabi says, "Your son is awake." And Mufasa's like, "Before the sun rises, he's your son." Because
Yeah.
the light hasn't touched him yet.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah, that's the funny part. It's like, hey.
Smart-ass Mufasa.
Get you out of baby duty, I guess. At least part of the day.
And then, of course, there's that... Look, all right, I'm going to say this right now. The Lion King is not even close to being my favorite Disney animated movie. It might, in fact, be one of my least favorite.
I've already had fight
But-
wars with you on this. I won't repeat the arguments.
But I will say that even as a kid, I found the post-sex hammock scene kind of weird.
The fight afterwards?
No, not the fight.
The Nala eyes.
It's
Oh, the bedroom eyes.
there's the fight, and then Nala gives Simba the bedroom eyes, and then there's the song, and then the cutaway, and it cuts back, and Simba's just like chilling in a hammock. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a cigarette between his fingers. It's very clear post-coital behavior.
Yeah, a lot of kids had their awakening to that scene.
And I'm just like, huh. So, what was the first R-rated movie you ever saw?
Saw 2.
Let's see. I saw a lot of R-rated movies, so you gotta give me a minute. My dad did not care.
I saw a lot of shit as a child.
My parents bred dogs at our house, so I saw a lot of shit, okay? And I shared a closet bedroom wall with my parents. I was not innocent.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no.
I was traumatized from an early age.
As soon as I turned 18, I saw what I went to the movie theaters, and the only R-rated film at the time was one of the Saw films, and that's what I decided to go and watch because I was 18. I needed to see an R-rated film.
Oh, you chose to watch an R-rated film.
I turned 18. My parents were out of town. I chose to watch an R-rated film because I was 18.
That is surprising.
That said, you know me and horror, they don't mix well.
I've seen so many horror movies that were R-rated, I couldn't tell you which was my first. The one that sticks out
I think my
the
first
most is
R-rated
The Monkey.
movie was Terminator. And what's weird, I saw that it was on TV. I remember it was on TV, and they still had the sex scene. But as a child watching, it didn't really click in my brain what was happening. It's just like, okay, they're hugging and kissing now.
Oh,
I was so innocent.
oh shit. I lied. Okay. You just unlocked a fucking core memory from my fucking mind vault there, Goot. So the first, it wasn't rated R, it was like director's cut unrated. Dukes of Hazzard.
Really?
Yeah. It was the director's
Getting them
unrated
booty
cut.
shorts, huh?
What's that?
Getting them booty shorts.
Oh, dude, they were full tits out. Like, those were some of the first pairs I've ever seen. I was at a friend's house, and we were in the basement, his mom was upstairs, and we just replayed that scene over and over again.
Dear actresses' names here, your boobs are the first boobs I've ever seen.
I now suck dick.
Yeah, my brain's not working. You're not going to get a straight answer out of me. The only one that I can really remember when I was younger watching was, I can't remember what it's called, but it was a paralyzed guy had a monkey that did everything for him, and at one point, him and his lady friend are on the couch, and she's having him do things to her, so.
So can we all agree that what Jenny did was absolutely sexual assault?
You talking about Forrest Gump?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't believe that kid is his.
I don't either. Citrina's officially looking up the movie.
My wife is saying that 13, the Ghost movie, is the first R-rated movie she ever saw.
That's not bad.
Oh, never mind. That's the wrong 13. I'm being yelled at.
I mean, to be fair, there's like 12 movies all titled 13.
If it helps, honey, it's a horror movie.
You just
Okay.
made it so much harder on him.
Probably. He's having fun looking, though, so I'm letting him.
Fair enough.
Just remember that an entire generation before us watched heavy metal only for the boobs.
I mean, why do you think so many teenagers loved B-rated horror films back in the day?
I still love B-rated, but that's just because I like stupidness that I can laugh at.
Oh, that's a lot of creepers. And zombies. Oh, fuck.
B-movie was a weird movie.
The Disney one? Or not Disney?
That's Pixar, I think.
Pixar, whatever.
With
yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld, the
DreamWorks.
world's most unfunny comedian.
Then there was the horror movie that I really enjoyed because I'm distracted right now and completely random about a guy that had a rat named Big Ben that went around killing people. And I
Kind
enjoyed
of like
that
a
movie.
horror movie version of Stuart Little.
Yep.
Ha! That was another weird movie that happened.
Yeah, I didn't really like Stuart Little.
I wasn't a fan.
I might get some hate for this, but you know what other film I really just hated as a child? And I can't explain it.
Please tell me it was something that's like critically acclaimed.
It's something that a lot of people cherish from their childhoods, especially since it's a Robin Williams film.
Uh-oh, Patch Adams?
Flubber.
Never liked Flubber.
We're gonna fucking fight.
Patch Adams, I feel, is a stronger film than Flubber.
See, I've never seen Patch Adams, so I can't judge it on that account, and I acknowledge that Flubber is, writing-wise, a horrible movie, but it's such an
Yeah,
enjoyable
I told you,
watch.
honey, you're not gonna find it. You're welcome.
I mean,
You ever have those moments where you remember a scene from a movie? Just a scene, and no more.
Yes.
But, like, you have to go searching your memory and the internet for any signs of what that movie could be.
Yep.
That's how I discovered the movie Cheats.
Cheats.
Because I remembered a movie of, like, a group of kids that, well, cheated on all their tests, and in the end, they are, like, pissing on the answer key that they stole or something like that. And there was this song in the middle of it that they made up so that they knew all the answers to the test. And it was funny, too, because there was this really tense scene in it where two of the cheater kids get pulled aside, one of whom got 100% on the test, and I remember that's a big no-no. You do not get 100%, you never get 100%, because then they know it's cheating. You have to make sure. Like, I remember so many moments from that movie, but it wasn't until very much later I actually remembered the name.
One that I really enjoyed, but I could never remember the name of was... Oh, crap, I'm not going to remember the name now, and it's going to annoy me. It's the Writers Association or something.
Dead Poets Society?
Dead Poets Society.
No,
Oh.
not Dead Poet Society. It's about a teacher who is trying to teach a bunch of her kids, and she gets them all to write up basically a journal for their big end-of-the-year project to try and help them raise their grades and stuff. Oh, what is that called?
I think my wife is coming.
Yeah, no idea.
I know it's
Yes,
the
my
writer
wife is
something.
coming.
Right. Ask her. I don't know if she can hear me or not. She can hear me a little bit. Was the school she was teaching at an all-girls school or a black school?
It was a mixed. But they did
It was a mix.
They lived mostly in the like Bronx, basically.
Okay, so in it, did they bring up the Holocaust at any point in time?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I know the movie. I'm trying to remember the name of it though.
Yes,
that's
that's
my
the whole point.
problem.
That's the whole
Yes,
point.
It's writers. It's something I know. Hang on a sec.
I know it's the writer something, and I can't remember what because they ended up typing it up and turning it into a book at the end of the movie. And then there's another movie where there's this Asian teacher, and he's trying to teach all these kids math. And it's where basically where the scene where Cartman is saying,
How
How
can
can I
I
reach
teach
these
these kids?
exactly from that scene.
Around-
I like that
so
one too.
The one that she's talking about with the students who
Uh-huh.
write the book is called Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds.
Nope.
Nope.
Does it have the girl from I think it's Karate Kid in it?
I have never seen
The
Karate
next-
Kid.
Really? That's it.
Not the first one.
The next Karate Kid is what you're thinking of.
I've never seen any
Right.
of the Karate Kid movies.
Hilary Swank. That's her name.
I don't.
Ha! Her name is
Freedom Riders.
Karate Kid
Freedom
TV show wasn't bad.
That's probably
Freedom
it.
Riders.
Freedom Riders, probably.
Cobra
That's
Kai, I
probably
think
it.
it was called.
It has Dr. Sexy in it too, or Dr. McSexy. I don't know what they call him.
Dr.
Dr.
McSexy?
Yeah, from.
I know exactly who you're talking about, but I know that's not what they call
From
him.
Grey's Anatomy?
Yes.
Okay, that's what all the fans called him.
No, they did not call him Dr. McSexy. There was a different name for him. And I only know that because Dr. Mike on YouTube says that people compare him to that guy a lot.
Yeah, because in Freedom Riders, there's a scene where they're reading Anne Frank's journal or diary, or whatever they call it.
Yep.
And one of the girls gets really, really pissed off because she finds out the girl dies in the end.
Yep.
But she doesn't die in the end.
And Frank dies in the end.
Not of her diary. There may be an afterword that states that she was eventually captured. She was taken to a camp and she died at the camp, but it wouldn't be in her diary. I am dying now. Bleh.
I don't know. I've never read Anne Frank's diary. Remember?
And you never will because her dad won't release it.
Actually, no. He's released most of it. When he died, he gave permission to one of his friends to release the parts that were more graphic that he didn't want out in the public because his daughter was so young.
Yeah, because she's a teenager.
She's like 13 or something like that, or 14 or something like that.
And teenagers have hormones.
And she's trapped in an attic with a teenage boy.
Yep.
Things you didn't know.
You want to know what else you might not have known?
Sure.
Wasn't she bisexual?
Anne Frank was born the same year as Martin Luther King Jr.
Really?
I know that.
Huh.
They are taught in two separate blocks in school, so generally they are seen as two different periods of time. But yes. Also, fun fact that I learned from Lord of the Rings that I'm really glad did not make it into the movie.
What's that?
Aragorn does not wait till the third book to get his sword.
Really?
Like, you know how it's like this big moment in the third movie?
Yeah, in the books, it's kind of like, oh, here you go.
Yeah, in the first book, during the visit to Rivendell to make the Fellowship, like, Hugo Weaving, whose name I don't remember, is just like, here's the king's sword. We reforged it. Here you go. And he just
Elrond?
takes it with him the rest of the journey. And I'm just like, okay, that was significantly less impressive.
I swore in the books that Elrohir and Eladon brought the sword to him.
No, Celadon was
Not Celadon.
Galadriel's husband.
Elrohir and Eladon, Elrond's sons, his twins.
Elrond, thank you. That's his name, Elrond. Is Hugo Weaving.
Oh, yeah.
It might be his son, but I do know he gets it in the Fellowship because I was listening to it in an audiobook and I had to stop what I was doing at work and I was just like, wait, he gets it now? Isn't this a little early?
I think he gives it back to them, though. And they
Nope,
bring
he
to him in
carries
the
it.
third
He
one.
has it.
Does he?
He just has it.
Huh.
Straight up, 100%. It was weird.
Alright, maybe I've read too many fanfics and I've got them confused. That's probably
Artistic
possible.
liberties are fun.
I legitimately do not even want to imagine what the internet has done with Aragorn.
A lot of fun things.
Everything you can imagine and worse.
I heard somewhere that when the actor that was portraying Lurtz threw that knife at Viggo Mortensen, he actually accidentally threw the knife. So the deflect that Viggo does there is real.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
think
as
so,
him
yeah.
screaming and like bloody murder is real too, because he broke his toe when he kicked the helmet.
Yep.
I never
Peter
realized he
Jackson.
was the same person in the movie Helldago.
Who, Viggo?
Mhm. He's the main cowboy in Helldago.
If I remember properly, he's also in one of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels.
Really?
Yeah, I think he is.
I couldn't tell you which one,
I never paid
but
attention.
I'm almost positive he is.
And out of every movie where he's rode horses, he's always adopted at least one of them, if not all of the horses that he rode.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. He loves horses.
'Cause
he is absolutely a horse girl.
Yes, he is. I was gonna say, because he adopted the horse that played Heldago, and then he adopted all 3 of the horses that were used in the Lord of the Rings. The one Legolas rides, and the one he rode, and the other horse that he ended up riding near the end of the movie in Return of the King.
And Jonas is making a good point. He says the other reason that we split up MLK and Frank is Anne Frank was important in her teens, while MLK became infamous in his 50s.
Fair enough.
Hidalgo was perfect for him because at the end of the film, his character buys and frees a huge horde of Mustangs.
Yes, he does.
And I hope he at least put gas in them first before he let them go, or else they're not going anywhere.
Uh-huh.
I still think one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time is when some dude in a car drives up to a dude in an Amish buggy, and we're like, "How many horsepowers you got?" 2.
All right, that's actually funny.
Hello?
Hello.
What do you mean there's monsters nearby? My Bohonkus, there's monsters nearby. There, look at all that light.
Chopper, I think you muted your mic again, bud.
I think Goop found the monsters.
Ah!
Okay, the gain might be a little high on that.
I'm sleeping now. There's a zombie further up. Somebody please sleep. Ah!
I'm
I
sleeping.
had the same issue. I'm back to sleep.
Why am I being smacked?
I don't know. Jonas did as his usual self.
Oh.
Texted me and said hit him.
I love when that
It's
happens.
been so long.
It's been too long, yeah.
That used to happen all the time.
Always
You know,
a
sometimes it's good to bring back the classics.
We can hit him. Get a text
You know what's
message to him.
terrifying?
What?
One day, he's gonna do that, and my wife's gonna send my daughter down to hit me.
She could.
I look
Technically
forward
now.
to this day.
Did I just hear my daughter ask if she could hit me?
Yeah, probably.
Ah,
I swear I just heard her say, "Can I hit Daddy?"
Probably did.
Do it,
Snow, you are way too happy about that.
It's funny because it's not my kid.
What are you, a grandparent already?
I get called that a lot with my white hair, so why not?
hello, children. Welcome to Grandma Snow's Robot Factory.
Wanna know something horrifying?
What?
You know that scene in Back to the Future 3?
No.
Which scene? You're going
What-
to be more specific.
That one scene. The one scene that was in Back to the Future 3?
Oh, that
the
one
only
scene with
that
the
was in movie?
horses and the train?
No.
The scene in the movie where they're stringing up Michael J. Fox.
Oh, when
Nope.
he was
Oh.
actually choking?
Yeah,
Yes, he's actually being hanged.
yeah.
Because the director was like, "Wow, Mike, that was a really good take." And he's like, "Yeah, I know, because I was being hanged." He didn't have a good grip on the rope that time.
I was actually
Oh. I've never
dying.
watched any of the Back to the Futures.
You should. They are probably some of my favorite movies, just because they are very well constructed and very enjoyable to watch.
It's one of the better trilogies to exist. 3 is not the very strong, but the whole package is pretty good.
And say I'm the weird
No,
kid that
the-
wanted to watch all the horror movies and all the like Lord of the Rings sci-fi stuff. I didn't really care for like science, like the robotic-y sciencey
Wait,
ones.
hold up. Full stop.
What?
What? What? What? I must be misreading that.
What?
What do you say?
First of all, Jonas is about to fight you, Poker, because he says 3 is great, and honestly, I agree. The second one is the weakest.
Wait, I'm trying to remember the second
But-
now.
It's the one where they go into the future, and it's old Michael J.
Oh
It's-
shit!
Michael
yeah,
J. Fox
fuck,
plays
I'm-
the dad, the son, and the daughter.
Okay, no, yeah, right. Two was the weakest. Sorry, my bad.
He also said that the scene I brought up was the scene he was thinking of, and Snow's never heard about Game Grumps before today.
Wait, what?
Never heard of them.
I grew up watching Ego Raptors cartoons.
Nope.
Like, this is...
Oh, Snow, you're gonna have like years of things to watch now.
Snow, you got homework now.
Oh, yay.
I mean,
Oh,
the
wait.
good news is most of this you can have on in the background while you're playing games.
There's a lot.
Cool.
They've got like
Is there any
a
major,
decade's
like...
worth.
Goo is saying cartoons, so what kind of cartoons?
They have like
Aaron
animated
Hansen used to be a cartoonist for Newgrounds.
Oh, did he really? I didn't know.
But Game Grumps has basically consumed his life, so he doesn't do cartoons anymore.
I just didn't know if there was any cartoons I might have recognized, but...
He did the Awesome series, so it was Metal Gear Awesome.
Nope.
Mega Man!
You can jump.
Yeah, no.
There's a hole in the zipline that you... No, shut up, I don't need you!
That one I remember that one.
Nope.
Copper, that
Okay,
used to
yeah.
be my
If that did
ringtone
not
for my
trigger any
mother.
memories, you've really never heard of him.
No, I don't know Mega Man at all.
No, not Mega Man, Mega Man. The shut up, I don't need you! That used to be my ringtone for my mom.
I mean,
I love you, Mom!
I mean,
The question is, does she watch your streams to where you have to hide
She
that?
absolutely does not.
So you're safe.
My mom is the kind of old-fashioned person that if I said, "Mom, I have a very strict streaming schedule that I am adhering to, probably harder than I adhere to anything else," she'd be like, "Uh-huh. Okay.
right.
Sure, I'll watch one of your little streams. Why not?" And she'd probably say that. She'd probably say it's a little stream, too.
Yeah.
Mom's old-fashioned.
I'm sure if my
The
mom
kind of mom that
wasn't
goes,
working,
"That's nice,
she would
dear. Have a
probably watch,
cookie."
and I'd be afraid for her
Are you
to
gonna play
watch
the Pokemans?
Pokemon.
Yeah, that's pretty much my mom's.
You gonna get the high score?
Now I'm thinking about that Tetris video again. Darn it. No, that song never shows up in the
Are you
entire 2
serious?
hours.
It's got.
I don't care about it showing up. It's not about the music. It's about the world record.
It's also copyrighted sometimes, so
Also, another fun fact about the gaming industry.
other than its biggest.
You want to know
hit,
what games that guy has ever made?
Hmm.
Tetris.
The guy that made Tetris. You know what else he made?
Tetris 2.
The Tetris thing.
Go on.
Pac-Man?
Guess. Snow, guess. I want you to guess what else he made.
Pac-Man?
Nothing else.
Poker got it in one.
I was about to say
Oh.
that.
He made one
The guy
game
that
and
made
said, "No, I'm
Tetris
good."
refuses to sell the rights to it. He basically sits on this beautiful game and rakes in butt tons of
Yeah,
money.
because anybody that makes games in his likeness as well still has to pay him royalty.
Really?
The
Yeah.
amount of royalties.
It's the same
that
reason
that
Keanu
man-
Reeves is so rich.
Yeah, he receives an absurd amount of money.
Yep.
He doesn't have to make anything
Well, that's
else.
because he made the right play in his business.
He made the
realized that
greatest
he
game of
made
all
something
time
that was
and
going
pieced
to
out.
win.
Hey, Citrine, I have a dumb
So-
question because I hear someone mowing their lawn. Do we mow our lawn this week or next week? Cool, thank you.
Every day of the week.
No.
Yes, yes, Angel. Copper's been here for a little bit. Wow, Copper, you leave so little of an impression that my wife is like, "Wait, is Copper here now?"
Hey, man, I try to low carbon.
He's quiet.
No, he's not.
He is really not.
I am loud quiet. I'm quiet loud.
You are quiet.
He's
I am
loud,
when
quiet,
I'm
and the worst
speaking,
part is
when I-
that made
when I-
sense too.
But I only speak Sometimes. Most of the times, I
Copper
just like to
is
listen.
Black Bolt.
I like to listen and then every now and interject very passionately.
Can I complain about how they treated Black Bolt in the second Doctor Strange movie?
Never watched Doctor
I
Strange.
don't want to talk about that.
Daniel, yeah, I haven't watched it either. First one was okay.
I don't want to talk about any of it. That was a dumb movie.
Do you know who Black Bolt is?
Nope.
Okay. Black Bolt is a mutant who also carries something called the Terrigen Mist. Basically, it means if he speaks, you die. Period. End of story.
Oh, well, that
His
sucks.
voice is so powerful, it will kill you.
Well, that sucks.
So he has trained himself his whole life never to utter a word.
Sign language.
Basically, if he ever speaks, people will die, and he has used it in the past. The only person I think who survived it is Thanos, who took 3 shouts right to the face.
How?
He's
Because Thanos in the comics is that badass.
All right.
He's like the
But-
big bad. of
He's
Marvel for a
that
long
fucking
time.
strong.
In Doctor Strange 2, they literally have a scene where Mr. Fantastic looks at the Scarlet Witch and says, "This guy can kill you with one word from his mouth."
Then again, I really shouldn't talk. I honestly only know Thanos because of my aunt building my uncle a look-alike costume for when they went to Comic-Con. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what it is because I've never watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, Thanos was basic, like Hopper said, he was a big Marvel villain.
Big
He's
purple
what
guy.
he's what all the Marvel movies built up to.
Every
For phase one.
I wouldn't say every, but like all comic like companies have like the big universal enemy that the all of them have to join and come get.
It's
I
what
mean-
all the Marvel movies were building up to in phase 1.
Yeah, I mean you've got Thanos, Galactus, what the hell's Fear?
Kang actually has a big deal. with Kang.
Kang's massive. The way they're treating.
If you want to
Kang right now
go
is kind of-
individual, Spider-Man has the Inheritors.
Depending on the universe, the Watchers too.
the secret wars with what the hell are they called? The green people.
The scroll.
Yeah, thank you.
The Skrull, yeah.
And then they end up becoming allies. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. The Civil War was huge. Hell, Captain America gets assassinated by fucking the
Yep.
Punisher, who's hired by Iron Man. And then
Really?
Bucky takes up the mantle for quite a while until they resurrect Captain America, and then they do something special for him. I can't remember exactly what they did for him.
Also, apparently, there's one moment in the Civil War event where Asgard, for whatever reason, is just like floating over the state of Montana. So Iron Man goes to Thor and says, "You have to reveal your identity now because technically you're on United States land." And Thor just yeets him off of. The
He's like, "No,
freaking
I'm on the remnants of Asgard. Kiss my ass." Because, well, he's.
But
Asgard's not touching
the
you.
thing that
Asgard's
irritates
not touching
everybody in Doctor Strange 2 is that after Wanda removes Black Bolt's mouth, he gets so surprised that he gives a little shriek and it blows out his own
Dude,
brain.
it's so dumb. It's dumb.
I found out what happened to that movie.
What? Shit writing?
No, it was rewritten twice.
Oh?
Yeah, that did.
So is shit writing. Because
The writer had 3 weeks to write it.
That just sounds terrible.
Yeah, that would do it.
The big squiggly guy, Copper, that they fight like early in with the
fuck.
one eyeball.
I'm running to bed. I'm sorry, I killed the horse.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
That was supposed to be one of the big bad guys with Mordo. You know, the guy they set up to be the big bad guy in the end of the first movie?
No, really?
Yep. It was going to be Mordo and, I used to know that
I
guy's name.
remember Mordo was going to be part of the big, because he basically becomes like anti Doctor Strange. He becomes the big
So-
bad for Doctor Strange for quite a while.
in the end of the first movie, and I'm just gonna stick with the movies here. He has this really compelling thing where his entire world of all the magical rules he's been led to believe are ironclad are basically shattered. So he believes nobody should have magic.
Illusion. He yeah. But the thing is that
So he goes around and he's stealing the magic from all the sorcerers, and he starts with a guy who is, in the literal sense, only using magic to be able to walk.
That's thick.
And he says nobody should have magic. It's a perversion of the natural world. And much like with the change they did to Thanos, I love that change, because Mordo in the comics, I think, was just like an evil dickhead.
yeah, it was. Yeah, well, I mean, there was something along the lines of it was the same kind of deal. He was lied to by the previous Grand Sorcerer Emperor guy. I can't remember what it's called.
Sorcerer
Ancient one.
Supreme.
Thank you. Yeah, Sorcerer Supreme. The previous Sorcerer Supreme basically lied to him, and it's essentially it was pretty much set up just like that. But they kind of they compressed a lot of it into just a movie scene, because the movies you gotta compress a lot into little.
I love that line. Why are you doing this? Too many sorcerers. You could tell it's a guy that's just had his worldview shattered.
Yeah, he is warped. His entire.
Chiwetel Ejiofor is better than that movie, damn it.
The thing is villains are nothing but people who have a warped sense of justice.
You know, I am getting a little tired though of all villains are just people with warped sense of justice. Give me a villain that's just a dick because he wants to be a dick.
I mean,
He knows he's evil. He
As
just wants
long
to
as-
be evil.
The problem is,
watch
in my opinion, and I have to say in my opinion, that the problem I have is that a bad guy has to be well written. Even if they're an evil dickhead, they have to be well written. I want it to be a well written evil dickhead.
I mean,
And
obviously,
what
but
Hollywood thinks well written means is relatable, but not always. If they had written it well, they could have abso-fucking-lutely written Thanos to have a hard-on for death.
oh my god, they could have done so much with Thanos. Oh,
like, give me that one Spider-Man villain that doesn't want to cure cancer. He just wants to turn people into fucking dinosaurs.
Would they even be able to, since his name is Sauron? I don't think that would play with modern audiences.
Probably not, but you know what? Fuck it. He's not evil. He's not relatable. He just wants dinosaur people, which, you know,
Yes.
I can kind of relate to that, but I'm a very small subset of the human population.
just once, dinosaur.
Jonas says, the Ancient One was such a cool Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange is, of course, a great Sorcerer Supreme. Wong did absolutely nothing to show he's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Wong,
He went to Taco Bell and got the Supreme meal, and that was good enough.
Wong essentially was just at the interim until Doctor Strange comes back.
Right guy, right
He's
place,
still
right
no.
time.
Wong is still Sorcerer Supreme in the
I
movies.
know they're gonna end up. Who knows? They might end up like keeping it with Wong to have their own, because they've established that this is their own universe. They're allowed to do with it what they will. So they're going to they're going to do with whatever the writing staff at Disney wants.
Lunatic, what are you
I
doing, baby
swear-
girl?
The Emperor Supreme to wear a fucking tattoo!
Yeah.
I swear to
Join
Christ,
my tyrant empire of fun.
if they call the MCU 616 again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You know what I still demand to see?
What's
Big
that?
Hero 6 too. The first one was fun.
Oh
The first one was fun. It needs a sequel, damn it.
Those characters need more
So I
development.
take
They
it it's a
absolutely
good
do.
thing to watch.
They came out with a good. They
Yes,
came out with
watch
a show.
Big Hero 6. It's worth it.
The show was mediocre.
Oh, they had a TV show afterwards.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
I know. It killed it. It killed any hope of having a sequel.
All right, so let me ask you guys this: what is a movie series that you think does not have a bad movie in it?
Lord of the Rings?
Series.
Resident Evil?
That doesn't count.
Yeah, we're not allowed to use that. That one's damn good.
Aw, so no Resident Evil?
If you
I don't
think
know.
that Resident Evil can
there's-
count, but they're
yeah.
like guilty pleasures for most people.
Yeah, there's some really
I did say that she
questionable
thinks.
decisions.
Yeah, you said things, not facts. So we're allowed to use emotions in this argument. Fuck, that's a hard question for me.
Because I think every movie series, almost every, has that one movie that's just not good.
Family Juice.
Family Juice?
Family Juice.
Never seen it.
Never heard of it.
I'm sorry. Are you saying Family Juice like Juice or Family
Oh,
Juice like Goose?
No, Family Juice as in Vin Diesel driving to the moon.
Never seen it.
Oh, are you talking Fast and Furious?
Yes, motherfucker. That was a meme.
Riddick?
I was trying to be funny and no one got the joke.
Nope.
No, nobody got the
Because the
joke.
only person who comes close to be a car head in here is you and me, and I don't even like cars.
First off, it was a meme. I was trolling. There are some definite questionable parts of that scene. If I had to pick a series of movies,
Riddick?
now does it have to be a movie?
And then when you say a series, are you talking the entirety of the series, or are you just talking the first 3 movies?
All the movie series. Yes, all the movies.
Oh, in that
Movie
case,
series.
definitely not the Saw series, because fuck, there's some shit in that series.
Nope.
All
Nope.
all right.
No.
I've got mine.
right, go ahead.
And the reason I have to say movie series is because if it wasn't a movie series, I would jump on Avatar, but The Great Divide is an episode that exists and we can't ignore it.
So I have to say,
What is your movie series?
fuck, I lost it.
Because I'm going to stick with the one I said before. I'm the Back to the Future movies. I think that all 3 are good.
I'll have to agree with you on that. But for mine, I would have to say, as much as I hate to say it, the Mission Impossible. All of them are always just fun to watch.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair.
I think I haven't seen them all, so I can't really say with certainty on this answer, but the 007 films.
Ooh.
I haven't seen them all, so I don't know if they're all good or bad.
I mean, that
But-
depends on if you count. What was the one guy that played a shit Bond and they?
If he's been retconned
you
out
talking
of,
about
out of the series, then he doesn't
George
count.
Lazenby, is that his
I
name?
don't know.
He doesn't count, he's been retconned out.
He's been retconned out. I mean, that would be hilarious if he was.
But,
The Fievel movies. There's only 2, and the first one is really heavy, but they're both good.
There's more than 2 Five-O
Yeah,
movies.
I can agree with that.
there is a third
I
final
can agree
movie.
with
It's
that.
not the best.
Gonna say if
That
there's
gets her
4
to follow
Five-O
up 1 and
movies.
2.
There's 4.
I forgot about the 4th one.
Damn it! I wanted to say Tremors, but
Tremors
5 and
got
6
bad at one
exist.
point.
Yeah, I was about to say it falls off so hard, but they're so great. Just for guilty pleasure.
1 through
watch.
4 are phenomenal. 1 through 4 is absolutely great.
1 and 2 I love. 3
I
where
like
I'm just
the
like,
Anaconda ones.
4's like I'm like, okay, hold up. And then after that, it's just
Okay.
like, I watch for guilty pleasures just because they're fucking hilarious to watch.
4 is great, and I will not hear a bad word about it. All right? 4 was a return to form. 3 was bad. 3 is like a, oh wow, that's actually funny kind of movie. You don't enjoy it for its quality. You enjoy it for
Memes.
the ha-has.
For the lulls, the
Oh,
yucks.
that's a good series. Godfather, because there is no 3rd movie, and you can't convince me there is. There's only Godfather 1 and 2, and there's no third movie. Even though I have all three on VHS, that third one's just a blank because, that movie doesn't exist.
Okay, Jonas is making a controversial take.
Alright?
He says, John Wick, those movies know exactly what they are and make no apologies. However, if we say that...
No, what are you eating?
We kind of have to let the Fast and Furious movies in, don't we?
I would say that, except if
But Fast
I
and
would
Furious
say
has some
6.
bad movies.
If 6 didn't take itself so serious.
Fast and Furious 6 was garbage.
It was awful.
I never watched them all, so I can't help you there.
I mean, to be fair, it's not as bad as the freaking Fast and Furious video game.
Why? Why did Fast and Furious make a video game? A, B, why did Need for Speed try to make a movie? Stay in your frickin' lane.
Yeah, that was a dumb idea on a lot of people's parts.
Also, the best Need for Speed story is Most Wanted. Fight me.
I can agree with you on that.
Why would I fight you when you're absolutely right?
Because some people are gonna say Underground 2, and no, Need for Speed Most Wanted was a better
Underground
story.
2 was a fun story, though, man.
I'm sorry, but if I hear Underground 2, my mind's only going to one thing, and that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater Underground 2.
Hot take, Skate will always be a better game, skateboard game than Tony Hawk.
You know what? I have to agree, but Skate put in the work.
Skate put in a ton of work. I mean,
So,
it's also made by Skater.
That's like saying Gran Turismo is a better driving game than Need for Speed. So it's like, yeah, I have to give that to you, but come on.
Well, just remember, Tony Hawk skated so that Skate could grind.
That was a beautiful statement. I want it framed.
I get them every now and then.
I want that crocheted and framed and put on my wall.
I will always have respect for Tony Hawk. Just because of the fact, like you said, they gave the genre feet. It gave it legs to walk.
Yeah, if Tony Hawk didn't... Like, there were fucking skateboard games before Tony Hawk. And the YouTube channel Re-Res does an entire series on this, and it's fantastic. I recommend to watch it. But Tony Hawk was really where it was at.
So do you think Sonic will ever come back in a meaningful way?
I wish Sega would come back and make a I know it.
They
I
won't,
know
they
it.
can't. We've been over
I know.
this.
I know. I still dream of the Genesis.
Well,
2.
dare to dream. It's all you will get.
I think Sonic's best chance of making a comeback was when he had the animated series, and when they were going to release games for said animated series. That was his one chance to make a good comeback.
Which animated series? Because I unironically like Sonic X.
I'm talking Sonic Boom.
Oh God, that one!
Yeah, because the game, absolute dog shit, horrendous, fucking garbage. Never touch it. Just watch the Game Grumps version of it. That's all you need to know. The animated series TV show they did though was
Is it good?
freaking-tastic. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Really?
Like, is it the best animated TV show of all time? No, it's no Avatar, but it's damn good.
If only the Great Divide did not exist, Avatar would be next to flawless.
Dude, just treat it like the Bible. Ignore the parts you don't agree with.
Okay, remind me what happens on the Great Divide.
I know, right?
That's the one where there's the Prissy tribe and the barbarian tribe.
That was almost kind of like a filler thing, wasn't it?
Well, there is no filler for Avatar. It was all an original creation.
But yes, it was filler.
But it's no, hey, look, this 10-year-old kid has to come to terms with the fact that he failed everyone at one point, only to realize if he had stuck around, he would have only been killed with his family. That show went there. That show was not afraid to be like, yeah,
Yeah, there's some fucked up shit.
war kind of sucks.
that it?
Go ahead, Mama.
Great Divide was the first episode you ever saw, Jonas? I'm so sorry. That's
a hell of an introduction to Avatar. Yeah.
The only thing I can compare that to is that it is the opposite of my experience with Doctor Who, because Blink was the first episode of Doctor Who I ever saw.
Oh man.
Yeah, oh, my wife started me strong.
That's such a rough one.
Blink is quite literally one of the best episodes of Doctor Who.
I mean, it is one of the greatest episodes of Doctor Who ever. But if it's your first time watching it,
You're like, what am I
fuck
getting into? What is this?
Like, there's only one other episode of
You wanna
Doctor
know
Who
the
that's
sad
just as hard
thing?
to start on, and that's, "Are you my mommy?"
Oh
freaking
my
gas
God.
mask kid.
The Gas Mask Kid. That's the only episode of Doctor Who that might be harder to start from.
By the way, everybody should go to Clever Dick Films YouTube and watch his retrospectives on every Doctor. They are better than BBC documentaries.
Facts. And they are good shit right there.
Sally Sparrow, the girl in Blink. If you want to feel sad, she was supposed to become a companion.
Wait, what?
Yep, Sally Sparrow was supposed to become a companion.
What the fuck?
They wanted to bring her back, but when they contacted the actress who played Sally Sparrow, she was pregnant and due soon and could not accept the role.
Well, dang.
It is an unfortunate just series of events. Nobody is at fault here, but it's just what we could have had.
Why not recast it then?
Because she did such a great job as Sally Sparrow.
At the moment, at that
and-
point, it's about the actor and not the role. The actor is fantastic. You want the actor.
True, I can respect that, but you can always give her respects at the end and say that she will be back. But in order to keep that her character alive, you almost need to be like, hey, we got to make some exceptions to have
My
a
wife's
good
out
idea
here throwing shade at the writers. She said she would have been a better companion than Martha.
I mean, that's why they wanted her.
It's funny because Martha has one of my favorite episodes, and it's Gridlock. I love Gridlock.
So good. It is one of Martha's better showings.
But I'm going to say this right now. Of the Doctor Who I've seen, which is from the first Christopher Eccleston all the way to the last Matt Smith, the best season is with Donna.
True. Donna is one of the best companions the Doctor has had.
She is hands down my favorite
You're
companion.
talking about the blonde, yeah?
No, that was Rose. Donna is the redhead.
Yeah, Rose sucks.
I'm not going to say that Rose sucks. It's just that there's a reason that Classic Who was no hanky-panky in the TARDIS. I just hated all the pining. I was tired of the pining.
Yeah.
I miss her too, but stop pining. Donna wasn't like a relationship partner. She was a companion. She had a personality.
It was what the role
and my
should
wife
be.
is saying Amy is better.
Although, if we're talking good companions, what was his name? Captain Jack Harkness?
Oh, Jack was an amazing companion. I wish he'd been able to be more of one.
Like, you know you're a damn good companion when you get your own spin-off show, and it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Just wish it had more seasons.
Unfortunately, it's probably the reason that Russell T Davies left.
Yeah.
He was juggling Doctor Who, Torchwood, the Sarah Jane Chronicles, all of the extra stuff that they had to film because, you know, merchandising and stuff.
Yeah, he was a busy boy.
And he was like, you know what? I lived the dream. I literally resurrected Doctor Who. I'm good to step down. And then we got Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, he really only falls off in like the last season of Capaldi. And then we got Chris Chibnall.
Chris Chibnall. I don't know who that is.
There's a 5-hour video on YouTube legitimately going into why Chris Chibnall is so bad for Doctor Who.
Like, that dude was trying to fast track the redestruction of Doctor Who.
Really?
He was terrible.
Let's just say that Jodie Whittaker, I feel, could have been a great first female Doctor, and if she had gotten a fair shake at it, I would have loved it. I hope Big Finish does for her what they did for Colin Baker.
Are you talking about the chick that's on there right now, right?
No, she already had her.
He's done.
What do they call it?
Oh, she's done already? What?
Yeah, she
We're on
regenerated.
we're on to the new Doctor.
Who's the new Doctor?
It's a black guy whose name I don't remember.
I don't remember his name, but he's black and gay in the series.
First off, it should have been Idris fucking Elba. I'm sorry, he would have been an awesome Doctor.
Why would you do that to me?
Why?
Why would you make me think of things that we'll never have?
I know. Trust me. It's the same with Bond. He should have been fucking Bond as well. And that pissed me off that they didn't do that.
The Doctor has to be British.
Idris Elba's
He is British.
So does the... Yeah.
He is a super British black man.
And technically, the Doctor doesn't have to be British because David Tennant is Scottish.
He's one of the only people that I get a little bit like, damn, you got a nice, your voice is fucking awesome. He just, it's like a, I don't know what it is. He's got a.
Hey, Copper.
What?
Can you imagine if Christopher Lee was the Doctor?
Chris.
Oh my God! You better not be blanking on who Christopher Lee is.
You know I'm bad with fucking names.
Jonas is going to annihilate you, and I might be right behind him.
Am I right? Okay,
Yes!
Yes, thank God. Fuck. Listen, okay, I'm bad with names. It was like I was tired.
Can you imagine a Doctor with that voice? Oh.
Could you imagine a Bond with that voice? Holy crap.
The Doctor I always saw was kind of like upbeat and like, yeah, let's go, da, da, and I can see Idris Elba doing something like that. Whereas Christopher Lee, when he was younger, yeah, probably, but now not so much. He's an old man.
It's funny that Jonas just put this before you said that. Doctor Who may be shooting itself in the foot by attaching Goofy as a requirement to the Doctor. I 100% agree.
Because some of the best scenes of the Doctor is when he's serious and
Yeah, but
about
that's
to
the
commit
thing.
war crimes.
When you have like a really long-standing series where there's a lot of Goofy, and then every now and then they're like, here's something that needs to be fucking addressed in societal norms, and they will bring it to the table, and they will basically just do that and stare at you in the face while they continue their British fucking comedy. And it's beautiful. It's one of the reasons why I love Doctor Who so much, because it gave you a lot to laugh about, but every now and then it gives you that nugget to sit there and think about something and actually be like, maybe I should actually, challenge my own views on that. And it was...
I would say that Chris Eccleston formed the kind of balance I would want, where he had his goofy moments, but he was primarily serious. Because it made the moment at the end of the Empty Child so meaningful.
I can agree.
Just this once! Everybody lives!
I mean, and maybe trying to find a happy medium between those two things is the answer to that question.
It's the reason why I agree with Clever Dick, and I say that as much as I respect the actor, I do not think Richard Ayoade should be the Doctor.
I don't even know who that is.
He was in the IT Crowd. He's the guy with the afro from the IT Crowd.
I never watched it.
It's actually a really funny British comedy. I recommend it. But
He's the
mostly known.
African-American, Afro, nerdy black dude.
Okay. I mean, if he does a good job, he does a good job. I hope I'm rooting for him. But
It's just everybody's picking him because of his goofiness, and I'm just like, I would be down for him, but I would want to see his seriousness.
and that's where he'll show his talent. If he can pull those serious moments off, then more power to him. I hope I go for it. Still think he should have been Idris Elba.
Oh yeah, Jonas says, and for him to say that like 6 episodes in, implying that he's been in these situations where at least one person always dies so many times. Having watched the retrospective on the old series, yeah, somebody always dies.
Speaking of dying, can we skip the night, please?
There's monsters nearby.
I know, they keep trying to blow me up. Thank you.
Like one of my favorite scenes that I've seen from old Who was with Tom Baker, of course, and he gets sent back in time to commit the first act of the Time War.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna fucking die!
Yeah, he's sent back to do that. He's sent back to make it so that the Daleks never ever existed. And he's standing there with 2 wires. If he crosses them, that's it. The Daleks are gone forever. But he hesitates and he's like, do I even have the right to do this? Think about how many alliances were made across the stars because they had the Daleks to be an enemy worth having an alliance for. What does it mean to have such power? Copper, please go watch those videos. You would adore them.
I've been like at work. I found a new channel on YouTube called shit, what was it called? And what is it called? Middle Grounds.
Well, here's a brand new channel for you. Clever Dick Films. Go forth, observe, learn, enjoy. Weep at the death of Patrick Troughton. Can we just thank our lucky stars that for once a UK show did not get a United States remake?
Facts.
Can you imagine what an American Doctor Who would be like?
All right, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, AK-4070.
First off, I believe Britain might actually like go to war for that with us if we tried to take Doctor Who from them.
Probably. Like, the Doctor would show up, just fire 2 bullets into his problem's brain. Yeah, problem solved. Next problem.
Jonas says it would be Captain Jack Harkness, but worse.
It really would be.
Are you implying Captain Jack Harkness is bad?
No, we're implying he's American.
Fair enough.
And Torchwood is kind of the closest we would ever get to Americanized version of Doctor Who.
That is an interesting way of putting it that I never thought of before. What are you guys' thoughts on Warehouse 13? My wife has seen it, I haven't, but...
Warehouse 13.
Never heard of it?
Apparently the warehouse is supposed to have, like, a bunch of, like, mysterious artifacts that all have, like, these powers. I'm saying like a lot, and I kind of hate it, and it makes me want to throw up. Also, I think my wife is cooking dinner because I smell something that just smells amazing. Jonas is saying it's one of the best sci-fi original series ever.
I feel like I've watched it, but it's been so long I can't remember it, unfortunately.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
What did you do?
I found a cavern that I might get stuck in.
Did you bring
If
some
you have
scaffolding?
cords, any of us can retrieve you.
I'm safe
Or
for
as
the
long as you
moment.
have a pickaxe and some dirt, you can just go straight up.
Heck, even if you don't have a pickaxe, it'll just take you for frickin' ever.
As long as
Also, I've been tempted to watch Foundation, but I don't want to, because I quit the audiobook of Foundation, by the way. I decided it was good enough to warrant reading an actual book of it, because Foundation beat Lord of the Rings as a book series.
Wait, what?
Yes.
In terms of sales or reviews?
In terms of awards.
Holy
The
shit.
year that they were both released, Foundation won the award, and Isaac Asimov was like, but the Lord of the Rings is right there.
Yeah, Isaac Asimov. What the fuck? What did he write?
iRobot!
Listen.
Alright, good. We couldn't understand you. You fucking peaked again.
He wrote
iRobot.
iRobot.
I'm probably getting murdered. Right?
Did you understand that one?
I like
Oh, yeah,
iRobot.
that terrible movie with Will Smith.
Aw.
I will hurt you.
iRobot.
If you want to have me be triggered, go ahead and mention that movie again. I will rant. Don't think I won't.
But I
That's
like
not
that
a threat.
movie.
That's just a Tuesday.
Okay, that's it. Ranting time.
Tuesday for you, motherfucker.
My logic is
Ranting
undeniable.
time! That movie is based off of a singular story called Little Lost Robot, which, by the way, is a phenomenal short story.
My logic is undeniable.
I'm gonna hurt you!
That's a peaceful on my stream. I can't hear a single word he's saying right now.
My
I
logic
can't
is
hear anything
undeniable.
anyone's saying.
Okay, how about this? How about I just go like this?
All you have to say is my logic is undeniable.
I'm gonna hurt you, first of all. Second of all, the movie iRobot with Will Smith is based off a singular story called Little Lost Robot, alright? One story out of an entire collection of short stories that is iRobot. Second of all, they completely got the result of the three laws wrong. They made it sound like the three laws can only end in, like, dictatorial control, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
It ends in the 0th law.
I feel sad now because he's dissing on a movie I like.
Are you good?
No, I'm not good. The movie is so bad.
I like that movie. I'm a sad person now.
You made Snowflake
Snow,
cry.
I am literally going to put in the Discord a YouTube link, and I want you to click it. It is probably the best reading of the iRobot audiobook I've ever had. It is phenomenal. Listen to the book, and then go look at the movie and be like, wow, you suck nuts. Because it does.
Speaking of links in the Discord,
Jonas is putting all these quotes in, and I am losing my freaking mind right now.
take a breath. Take a breath.
No, I will not take a breath. Oh my god, the inevitable conflict is so good.
Good. I need
Oh!
to take a breath.
Rage at the dying of the light.
Kind of. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Are you good?
Smash controller.
You gonna make it, brother?
Are you good?
Oh, that's.
I might have to sacrifice copper to my rage, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Well, that's just mean.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was very close.
You okay, Snow?
I about fell into a. big
No,
pit
she's
of
not
lava.
okay. She likes iRobot.
I do like iRobot.
Hold on. Let me back up. That's not fair. It's not fair to say that it's bad to like a thing. It's bad to say that it's well crafted. Let me say that. It is bad to say that it is a well-crafted movie. I love Speed Racer, but I'll never say it was well-crafted.
I don't like Speed Racer.
That's fine. Speed Racer is a horribly crafted movie. It looks like crap. The transitions between scenes are weird and unnecessary. Everything is oversaturated. You can tell that not a single thing was filmed when not on a green screen. Plot necessities are just introduced because.
I
Like-
don't need that.
There is so much wrong with Speed Racer, but at the same time, I cannot help but get so hyped for that last race.
Because it knows-
I get up off my
It
seat.
knows what it is. It knows
Yeah,
it's
bad
bad.
I
anime.
I hold that it is one of the better anime movies, but also it looks hideous. Just like Speed Racer did.
I am
Uh-oh.
excitedly, nervously looking forward to Shadow,
Uh-oh.
to Eminence and Shadow anime movie.
Die, die, die.
Yes, Copper, die, for daring to bring up iRobot.
I didn't bring up
Jonas,
iRobot. You're the one
stop
that brought
it!
it up.
Stop it, Jonas!
Yeah, you're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, you.
You're just trying to figure out what
That's
else he
awful.
wrote, and you just went on this fucking tirade.
Yeah, I mean,
He wrote Foundation, he wrote iRobot, he wrote Robot Dreams. He wrote a bunch of short stories that were collected into various books.
Yeah, and you decided to go off on the iRobot tangent.
Because iRobot is the only one of his that I've fully read, and I love it.
what happens when you get a good writer? They just enthrall you with words.
You know how in the end of the movie, Snow, they're like, the 3 laws aren't perfect. No, they are perfect. The 3 laws are perfect.
What?
But the 3 laws give birth to the 0th law. A robot must protect humanity. But that comes with a little bit of difficulty, doesn't it? We're not saying, oh, we're going to take control and make sure you have no freedoms whatsoever. It's just, we will protect humanity. We will protect you. Whether you know it or not, we will protect you. That's why I love iRobot. The last story is called The Inevitable Conflict, and it is such a good bookend.
Hey, does anybody want
Also,
Diamond?
Susan Calvin... Huh?
Does anybody want Diamond?
Diamond what?
I don't know, just diamonds.
I've got enough. I'm good. But if you want to add it to the stash, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. By the way, are we going to have, like, just this big stash in the next world?
Your wife is
I figured
making
we
a
could just
giant
use it as
rainbow
currency.
chest.
Oh, wait, we're going full... We're just going to rip Hermitcraft for that?
Why not?
I'm going to be a poor person.
If it works, it works. And no, you don't have to be poor. I mean,
I
if
don't.
Good is forcing some of us to not use mending, then why not make diamond a currency to increase its value?
But I'll still be a poor person because I don't mind.
But she doesn't have to use mending, remember?
I know.
She
I
doesn't
know
have to
she's
abide by
exempt
that.
for that. I'm talking for the rest of us.
I would like to be able to trade in all metals to a trader. Copper being like the lowest, gold being next, then diamond being like the highest. That would be sweet. Or actually,
I think we're
emerald being
getting...
the highest.
Aren't we getting tin?
Yeah, I think we're getting tin and cobalt. There might be some other ones too. I can't remember because I.
The Create mod is going to add a bunch of new metals.
Yeah,
Maybe not a bunch, but at least a
You're
couple.
going to get new
Poker,
metals,
did
buddy.
I send you any of those other mods that I was talking to you about the other day?
You sent me some.
That's what we could
You
talk
sent me
about,
some light
Poker.
mods, and I've added them to the list, which I was trying to bring up before Gu went on his robot tangent.
We don't have to talk about robots anymore. Let's just talk about the mods.
So
Okay.
I was going to ask if we wanted a realms, like not it's oh crap, I can't remember the exact name of what it's called, but it adds like different realms you can travel to that have all sorts of different things.
The dimension doors?
Huh?
The dimension doors?
No,
I mean,
Well, it
kind
might-
of in essence.
it's kind of like that.
New
yeah.
worlds.
But it basically is like you can go into your menu and then you click which realm you want to go to.
Jonas.
I think we're going to be pretty busy enough as is with the
Okay,
current mods.
But
that one might be a
So-
big chunk or two. So I don't know if we'd like
I,
that.
I heartily request for Poker to create another category.
Okay.
Future mods. Right now, we're keeping it light just because none of us have a whole lot of experience working. Well, I don't have a whole lot of experience working with mods, so I'd
do.
like to keep it light. But, moving forward, yeah, we can add more mods as we start changing things. And the Dimension one, honestly, sound kind of boss.
All right, I'll send it to Poker when I next get on forge, which should
Okay.
be later today.
I'll
Jonas is being mean to me.
Good.
Aren't you supposed to love,
No, I had to literally listen to
Honor.
you in my ear
obey?
bitching about iRobot again.
She's heard my rant several times.
Okay, I've essentially created a new page on the spreadsheets.
So yeah,
Though I did
I
find it
added
hilarious.
new mods that you might enjoy that make the torch
Dottie, get off
nicer.
my phone!
On the up for debate ones, we've added some new ones for you.
Your daughter's on my phone, and I can tell because I can hear the clicking.
I can count if you want. We can go through the list,
Ah!
Breathe.
and that list is in the staff Discord.
It's funny that you said that you could smell me cooking something upstairs because all that was boiling was noodles.
Is this your 4 cheese noodles?
No, it's my Parmesan noodles.
Boo!
Fortune about
Bitch,
Good
I
as a-
literally
good
just
as a man
had
who
40
likes his
noodles
nudes.
last week.
I do like nudes.
18
Thank you for sending nudes.
cheese noodle.
I now desperately want to start a noodle restaurant that is called Send Nudes.
Technically, if we add one of my mods, we can do that.
Not in Minecraft, in real life.
I mean, I'm totally down to starting a restaurant.
That is called Send Nudes.
Citrine tells me I need to start a restaurant, and he wants to call it What is it, honey? The restaurant you want me to start?
I legit thought she was about to say, Citrine is telling me I need to send nudes.
No, I'm not sending nudes.
I mean, he's blind, so it'd have to be sent braille, with bumps.
I can't remember. I think it was like Albanians or something like that.
Don't say with
Well,
bumps.
you have
Don't say with bumps, because you know what
I know what you're thinking, and that's why I made the joke.
I'm...
Dirty boy.
Is there a weird but weirdly hot... Oh! That took me a second, Jonas. That took me a bit. And to be fair, if I could get her to run my business, I would. And yes, you know what? For shits and giggles, I would commission a life-size coat rack of him. I would do that thing. Which I said.
But onto the list of mods that Copper's never heard, I don't think.
He has
Yeah,
not.
yeah, Copper's never heard of this. So, so for Copper's sake, should we quickly go through the ones that we've already approved, or?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Give me a second. Give me just a second. I want to open up the Google Doc and follow along.
Alright.
Staff. Minecraft. Visit site. All right. What are we doing here? Approved, up to date, future, what?
Alright, so starting off with the approved mods for Copper, who's never heard any of this.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are the mods that we've approved for the next Minecraft server, Copper. The first one is Silence Mobs, where it's a mod that you can rename a name tag to silence me, and the animal will no longer make noises.
Oh. Like,
If you have like
Hold
a
on.
hole filled with like 20 cows, they will stop making noises.
yeah, okay. That makes sense.
It makes recordings a lot easier and quieter.
Yeah, and you don't
Unless
have
one.
15,000 cows going. "Moo, moo, 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 moo,
Yeah,
moo,
exactly.
Or villagers going, ha, ha.
Or gas traps in people's basements just giving themselves away. Ugh, so annoying. Anyways,
Poker, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
the next the
am
next
having a haunted
approved
house,
mod
remember?
is just a proximity chat. So
Yes.
that's like one of my mandatory must-haves.
And I agree with him.
Therefore, that way we can just chat in game, not have to use Discord. Integrated audio, it's fantastic and easy.
But you know why I really want it? It will play so well to have somebody do something funny or stupid and then walk away as their voice gets softer and softer and softer.
Yeah, and it can create more, interactable moments. I just think it's good. The third mod on our list for approved is the Create mod, which is the mod that Goot kind of showed us that one time after our live stream, with all the gears and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Gears.
And so far the final approved mod at this moment is the Realistic Horse Genetics.
Yay!
Which is basically a horse stats book.
Snowflake is going to be.
It should cut down on the number of dead horses.
No, it won't.
Well, it's not going to cut down though, but it'll make the process faster, so they suffer less.
Because then I'll be able to breed for color and size and.
I kind of want to use Create to just make a conveyor belt of pain and torture and death for each horse.
That's my plan for villagers.
I'm just getting a vision of just like.
Oh yeah,
Amy-
Copper, did you decide? Are you gonna do the Norse Taco Bell?
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I look forward to this now.
So I came up with the idea that I want to have a story of we pulling a Nord out of Norse time, and then putting him into a early '90s Taco Bell.
The really colorful
Really,
Oh
ones.
my god, I want to see you make this now.
And just see what happens.
I am so on board with this idea. You have no idea, dude.
But then
That's
again-
awesome.
That's kind of been done with Encino, man.
Yeah, but we haven't done it in Minecraft, so.
Granted,
Exactly. It's a Minecraft thing now.
it's a Minecraft.
So, are we swapping over to up for debate?
Yeah, that's going to be next. But first, sleep.
I
So
gotta
that,
grab my bed. Hold on.
yep.
Too far away. I'm right next to it, dum dum.
That way, while I'm reading this list, I don't explode and lose all my grass. All right.
Alkali would
I
be
really
so
want to
sad.
find you and put TNT at your feet now.
Yeah.
I won't, because I like
I
you,
appreciate it. So the first one on the maybe list is Farmer's Delight, which adds new food types and cooking mechanics.
Yay!
The second one is called Cart Redux, which adds wagons and field plows, which we don't really need with the create mod added, to my knowledge, but it's in the maybes for now because it looked cool. The third and fourth one are Feed the Beast related, which
Basically,
One-
the carts would be early shoulder belts.
early game.
That's from when me and Brad were frisbee. I was using it.
Look how cold it is. Still. That's a good cooler.
That's a dope ass little cooler, man.
Yeah.
Brad, that I was using that ice today to cool my drinks.
Cool.
I mean, that little cooler's pretty dope, man.
That's pretty damn good cooler if it lasted all that time.
The next one is a camera up mod, which adds in-game picture camera. Next one is Alex's mobs, which we're leaning towards no on with the maybes. It adds 89 different mobs to the game.
89.
Yep, sharks, bears, eels.
Oh, what's wrong?
That's why I was a heavy no on that
Why?
one. Because of the strain it would put on the realm.
I mean, you can make it toward. Well,
I was gonna say you can make the spawns less if you go into
Yeah.
configurations.
yeah, just make them less, but just have them be more versatile.
It's also we gotta see what the server can handle first.
I mean, are there others that give a lower amount?
There's a
Yes
ton of
and
mods.
no.
It's out of the options we could find, that was the most possible one, I think.
Copper, we're only on mod number 9 of 20.
I sent them over 60 mods. So
I mean, we've got till 9 to talk about it. Hell.
True. And we're gonna have a period of experimentation to see what works and what doesn't as well before we get going for real.
I can understand that.
The next one on the maybe is the Explorer's Compass, which is essentially chunk based but for biomes.
I was tempted by this one.
Like it's useful,
Wait, why did
but with us all playing on computers, we'll be able to just
Oh yeah.
use F3 to figure out what biome we're in. But it would be handy to help us find specific biomes. Or, just use the chunk-based website.
I was gonna say it's an alt tab away.
Literally. The next one's called No Cubes Villagers. Sells animals. Allows villagers to sell animals. Emeralds for a 12-pack of chickens, essentially.
so you don't have to cart around, try to go and catch pigs, cows, chickens, all that
Yeah,
crap.
essentially.
And if you're not struggling to catch chickens and cows and pigs, what fun even is there?
Again,
And
it's not one we have to have.
Yeah. It's one of the no leaning zombies anyways. The next one is the Naturalist. Adds new animal types and makes them interact with each other. So I think that was the other animal mod we were kind of looking at.
That was the one that I said I have to look at first.
Yeah. Next one is Paladin's Furniture, which
Is awesome.
showers, tables, and chairs. Oh my.
Stoves, fridges that actually work. There's actually a
Define work.
There is actually a washing machine that'll repair your clothes.
That could be interesting. The next one is Vulcan's Flashlight, which adds flashlights that are repair/rechargeable via redstone. Basically, make dark caves not impossible to see at, but also have a cost to them for balance effect.
There is 2 other mods that I sent Poker that are more just graphical, but they give light to the torches when you hold them in your second hand.
Yeah, I got the ones you sent earlier to me that kind of does that stuff. And we'll get to those in a minute.
Roger.
The next one's under maybe, which I don't think Goot's seen yet. So real discussions start now, I guess. The first one is a mechanic mod called Horses Can Swim.
Yes.
Makes horses swim through water by being ridden by players.
He said yes immediately.
Makes horses do what now? You said makes
Swim.
horses swim.
Swim.
By,
You know how when
and
you
then you motored.
you know how when you
everything
ride the horses, you get in the water, it kicks you off the damn horse?
else.
Yeah, this would fix that. So that you can ride the horse in the water.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It makes horses actually useful for long trips.
Yeah, because you don't have to sit there and leave it or build a bridge.
Okay, I'll move that to
Yeet.
approved mods then.
Woo!
All of the approved mods are contingent on compatibility, of course.
Fair enough.
Compatibility and actual ability to actually run. In the next version of Minecraft. The next one is one that I thought of after the fact. It's called basically invisible frames. Allows players to make item frames invisible for better decoration purposes.
You were really big into this one, weren't you, Poker?
It was one of the ones I was interested in. It's one of the ones I was kind of wanting to steal from Hercraft, to be honest. Just the ability to make item frames invisible means you can have so many more decoration capabilities.
Yep.
I am indifferent to this one. I will allow the group to decide. I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I like decorating, so I am for it, but I just like decorating, so
It's one that I figured would be okay for maybe for now. It's one that I want, but it's also like there's higher priorities.
We can put maybe leaning to yes.
Ooh, we could do.
I'm fine
we
with
could
that.
do like a priority list on approved.
That's why.
Oh, the approved will have a priority list.
All right, so you're saying approved and just the bottom of the approved list.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
a 3-tier: high priority, mid priority, and low priority.
All right. All right. Invisible frames approved. Cool. And delete, bro. Cool. The next one's another one that I was thinking of that could be fun and used for decoration purposes, as well as just fun purposes. Player head drops. Allows player heads to drop, customizable for any death or PvP kills. So you know how we have to go through a fucking nightmare just to get, like, mob head drops? First having to get a charge creeper and then bring them to another mob and then blowing the charge creeper up against that mob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, essentially this mod will allow us to just kill each other and then we get our own heads.
Yep.
And then if we change our player skin to look like different things, at least on the head, then we could have different decorations.
Alternately, I could kill Copper and wear his head.
Yes.
That is also an option.
That could be like almost like a fun like thing that we would be doing. Like, I've got your head, and just run around and do stuff.
Honestly, if Small One plays, Small One could have a skull room.
I mean,
I'm sure she would absolutely love to have a skull
Could.
room.
She would have. I'm fine with player head drops. I think that leads to a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's
My first thought with
that's
that
a
one.
100%.
My first thought was that one is that we'd be basically the predators.
She would have little boxes of heads. She would have them labeled.
Polishing the heads.
All the heads I've gotten from the Goot. All the heads I've gotten from. She would have no animal heads either. She would just have our heads. I
Okay.
guarantee you, she will never willingly kill a mob on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Small one, don't come near me. I'm already gonna be killing a lot of animals.
I'd be horrified if she walked in here.
She would be horseified.
I think she become a little hoarse from the shock. Just not be able to say a word.
She would see all their carnage and say nay.
Okay, that was a good one. I'll give you points for that. Okay, the next three were three that Snowflake submitted. And to be fully honest, I really can't tell the difference between them.
It's literally, there's not really a difference besides one might run better than the other.
It's three versions of dynamic lighting, which...
Dynamic tree.
So all it does is it makes shadows more prevalent in the game, and then it also, if you're carrying a torch, it'll actually light up the area where you're walking with the torch in your second hand. So you don't have to make flashlights or anything like that. You just have to carry a torch in your second hand, and you can see where you're going.
It makes your builds a lot prettier, but it's also typically pretty heavy on resources on computers.
Yep.
That's why I gave
would have
3,
to
because
see
there are
them.
some of those that are less chunky than others. Because there's one that literally just does it for the torches when it's only in your hand, and then there's the one where it does it for... that's why I gave the 3 different things.
This is also one that
I'm
might
gonna
be
tell you this
okay on
right
a
now.
player's side, per player side, and not full
Yeah.
server.
Yeah.
My computer guy told me that there are no server side mods.
Yeah.
He said that if you want to do these mods, effectively everybody has to get the mods. If you want a dynamic lighting thing, you can get it. And if your rig can handle it, all the better. You are not required to get any kind of lighting mod. And they will never be denied. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, so that one's case by case. If you want it for yourself, great. If not, probably not going to be the big mod pack that we'll send out eventually.
And that is the
Oh, that's
plan
creepers.
for all those wondering. I will be doing my best to craft a mod pack with the mods we finally choose.
Jesus Christ, what was that?
Poker's getting killed by a creeper.
Oh, by the way, my gold is finished smelting. It ended up being 5 stacks and 41.
Nice.
You're about to regret giving your daughter your phone.
Why?
'Cause I don't know what she did. Or how she did it.
Please tell me she did not factory reset the whole thing.
No! She somehow put the colors thing as your background.
Oh dear.
I don't know how she did it.
Camera.
This is why you don't give your child your phone. She's smarter than both of us.
Where
She's not even
is-
trying.
The eclipse pictures that my wife hates me for.
Good, are you the one not sleeping?
Sorry.
I'm being attacked now. Fuck. Baby zombie.
You know exactly why. You're the one that hates me for it.
Right!
Another goddamn
What
creeper.
the hell?
Sounds like y'all are having a bad day.
Sounds like you need a cat.
I'm in the middle of the random woods just trying to get grass blocks, my man.
You have a random kitty cat follow you at all times.
Yeah, but then it's constantly meowing and...
Consequences of being safe.
You could name it Hana.
Yeah, but
I
then
do
I have
ha-
to breed until I get the specific cat.
I do have that house
Or you
of
could
cats.
just take the Hana that's in the house and breed with that one.
I have an entire house full of the different colored cats.
Crap. Hey, Snow.
What?
How much gold do you want?
Again, however much you're willing to give up without digging too deeply into your stash.
I have, like I said, 7 stacks and 31 gold ingots. I have to start making them into blocks to even store them anymore.
I'll take 2 stacks, I guess, if that's not going to be too greedy.
It wouldn't.
Give her-
I will happily part with 2 stacks.
Give her
I am
4.
coming to you now.
Give her 4. That's a lot of horses.
Well-
considering I turn them all into ingots. Not ingots, the little teardrops.
Woo. But yeah, those are the ones up for debate currently, and yeah.
If there wasn't a lot of like restriction because of the fact that some computers are not going to be able to run, I have so many more. So many more.
Snow's about to start her own server.
I already have my own servers on my computer.
All right then.
It's just dead right now.
Snowflake's over here like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start running the fucking gun mod for Minecraft.
I have the gun mod on one of mine. I have the vehicle mod on one of mine. I have that horse one that Goot said no to because they fly. on with only the certain
It's
armor.
so broken!
It's not broken if you don't use the armor.
And
Let me guess, you have the Aether mod too?
The what?
the Aether
what
mod,
mod?
it
Adds a new dimension.
Oh yeah, I've
One of the new
I've played-
dimension
I
ones.
don't like that one as much because it's difficult for me to unlock those ones. But I can do it. I'm not a fan
All
of
right.
it.
Real talk. What are we gonna? There are 2 mods that are in my head that are solid maybes, but they have to go through the council first.
Yeah.
all right.
Crap! I've got to go all the way back to my base.
That's a terrible name for a mod.
That is.
So there's the Better End mod, which I've seen like several videos on.
Doesn't that just make the
Yeah,
end look
basically-
pretty?
It adds biomes.
Oh,
to the
biomes.
end.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I've seen that one. It does look nice.
And then there's a mod that adds a new dimension that is through the ancient city portal.
Oh, I remembered the one that I was thinking. Biomes aplenty.
I will have to look into biomes aplenty.
As always, if you want to add one to the list, just shoot me a message with a link to it, and tell me if you want that on the up for debate or the future mod list.
Quick question, because I stopped myself from sending a shit ton of mods because usually when I'm looking, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, or it's like
cool,
3
so about
o'clock
when
in the
I wake up.
morning. Is your phone gonna wake you up if I send you a bunch of shit?
No, because I have Discord muted on my phone.
Yeah, same here.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I could send
See,
them
this
as
is
often
why I
as I
don't
want.
message you fools over Discord. Just set a do not disturb timer. Heck.
I have do not disturb on my phone on all the time.
Mine is on from 9 p.m. to about 8 a.m.
Mine's on all the time because except for, it only unlocks if you are in my phones as a contact. Otherwise, it will not ring, it will not beep, I don't care.
That's a little bit more special than mine. That's kind of cool.
Mine's kind of set up similarly, but
I
it's
refuse
also on
to
the
have
timer between,
randos
like,
calling that I don't know.
yeah.
I pretty much just hate cell.
I'm sure that he had something to say, but he also dipped out and I missed
Something hates cell phones.
I pretty much hate cell phones. I think cell phones you honestly should be able to call and text, but having that much access to your social media is unhealthy.
I don't use social media on my phone.
And just like
Other
that,
than Twitter.
he aged 20
And
years.
Twitter, I just fucking use for porn.
The only thing I can say about
boomer.
being able to access the different social medias is it's the only way Citrine can get it to work with narrator, so it'll read to him, because computer narrator sucks butt.
Look, I'm gonna say the same thing about social media that I say about video games. Have a sense of pride in yourself. Like, don't expect somebody else to tell you when enough is enough. All right, if you can't have that enough self-control, I'm not gonna help you. I'm sorry. I expect people to understand when enough is enough.
Yeah,
Anybody
people
have a pet
don't know
camel?
that line, Goot. Take it from me personally.
Teach your
People don't
kids when
understand.
enough is enough.
People,
Look, I love games more than anything, and if I can tell that there's a moment when enough is enough, come on.
There's also a mod I was thinking about sending where you can literally get villagers to build their own cities.
That would be cool.
I think I've seen that mod.
I think I've seen some videos of that mod where a Minecrafter is like, I pitted 100 players against 100 villagers to see who could build the best empire.
I found
Mr.
it from
Beast?
Sky's YouTube channel, so I saw that video that you're talking about, Poker, but I originally watched it with Sky.
My wife, I was talking to my wife today on the drive home, and she's like, I want to learn how to make trees. And I'm like, Gemini Tay
all day. Unless you want alien trees, then fucking pearlescent moon.
But if it's regular trees, Gem. Go to Gem.
Well, there's actually more options now. BOO's has built a forest this season on Hermitcraft, and it's freaking beautiful.
This season, every single hermit is trying new shit. Have you seen Mumbo's storage system?
I really
Have you
need to
seen
find
his
Hermitcraft.
decoration on making his store? Oh, yeah, the stores.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so good. I'm so proud of him.
And then he pulls out his freaking art thing, and I'm just like, wait, hold on, back up.
I have a stupid question. Is
I have a stupid answer.
Hermitcraft, is that literally just spelled the way you would think it is, so I can
Yeah.
Google them?
Hermit
Froggy
Craft.
farts.
Okay, cool. Oh, hi.
And
Froggy farts.
dude, I thought
Froggy
it was crazy when Green started doing redstone, but BOO's doing redstone.
You asked me, you said you were gonna ask a stupid question. I said I was gonna give a stupid answer. So yes,
Ah.
Froggy farts.
Gotcha. No,
It is
Mr.
stupid.
Wolf.
No.
Yes.
Stop running from me.
I tried to get the camel to get out of the...
Ignore the camel. The camel isn't important.
Okay.
He sells cigarettes to kids.
That's our company's mascot.
Are you literally throwing them out one at a time?
Yeah, Cardcorp is probably to bring back Joe the camel.
Holy crap.
He was fired from Marlboro, so we decided to hire him. Now he's going to teach kids the wonders of gambling.
Thank you.
Now you have something in common with Perseus's mom.
What's that? That it rained gold?
You were covered in a golden shower. I really hope it doesn't make you pregnant.
Oh my god! Go!
Look, I'm not a god, I think.
Oh, there's a new Netflix show that I'm officially hooked to. It's called Blood of Zeus.
I've heard of it. Is it actually good?
Oh my god, it's addicting. I almost didn't go to bed last night because I just wanted to watch the whole series.
I've been trying to
What?
avoid it.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Ow! Why?
Impregnating women with gold!
I think for that, Angel's gonna have to stay in the shower.
Ow!
Bless you,
Like she actually full on hit me.
Oh,
Because I'm your
spousal
wife,
abuse. It's always
and the only
funny.
person you should be talking about impregnating is me.
Fear.
She ain't playing. She ain't playing. We can't impregnate her in Minecraft without her on. Like, come on. And I made it
It's not letting me
weird.
message for some reason.
I also found a really cute mod that turns the villagers into furries.
Okay, that one I'm interested in.
Literally just type something.
Because that might make me less liable to kill them all.
Dude, try
I'll
leaving
send it
and
to
coming
you.
back?
Okay.
It's just a visual thing. It literally doesn't change anything besides how they look.
Fine by me.
Also, we should change it so that instead of ha, they say yif.
They can, yes.
I mean, I remember that one mod Green showed off on Hermitcraft where all the villagers started saying like,
He gave us bread! He gave us bread!
start talking like the villagers from Villager News. Which, fantastic animated series, Villager News.
So there's
Hello,
officially two
Hana.
camels that are up for grabs if anybody wants a pet camel.
Can I grab it around the throat and squeeze?
I
have now
guess.
watched Season 2.
Are you gonna squeeze it like a burrito? A very angry person squeezing a burrito? With way too much force.
Speaking of angry people and burrito, have you guys ever seen that picture of the way Justin Bieber eats his burritos?
No.
No, I have not.
He legitimately eats it from the side of the middle.
Okay then.
I was like, you, sir, are a war criminal.
Absolute monster, lock him up.
That's weird.
Also, the first episode of Goblin Slayer, that was pretty weird, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, dude, Goblin Slayer is its own fucking thing, man.
I have not watched that yet.
I have not either.
If you're
Prep
sensitive
yourself
to
for the
the
first episode.
don't watch it.
It's decent. I'm already into season 2, but prep yourself for the first episode.
The first episode goes for shock factor, and it goes hardcore.
It's kind of them saying, "Hey, some fucked up shit will happen," type of thing.
Oh, they don't say it. They,
The
they
most
just pretty much
fucked up
full-blown
shit.
show it. A forced upon adult activity is how they start the show.
Ah, so it's Game of
That's a very
Thrones.
interesting way of phrasing that.
It's the only way I can think of phrasing it that YouTube won't instantly auto ban your account for.
So it's basically Game of Thrones.
No. Game of Thrones had more class than that.
Oh.
Because remember, it's goblins doing it.
Remember,
Ah.
it's anime.
It's anime.
It's anime. Class is out the window.
With all the scenes in Game of Thrones that are very I'm surprised.
Just imagine if the Doomslayer played D&D. Go.
Who's the Doomslayer?
Oh my God, Snow!
Snow, have you ever heard of a little game called Doom? Maybe you've heard of it. It
No.
runs on literally everything, and I literally mean everything.
No. I watched the movie once. I think I just killed Goop.
I think Goot's having an aneurysm, yeah. One of the first FPS shooters to ever exist.
Okay.
It's
So
that
quiet
thing
over-
Dragor is completely obsessed with.
Okay, so don't bring it up around Dragor because he'll probably kill me for not knowing it.
He won't kill you, he'll just insist you play it. Now.
Ah.
No.
Blind person playing a
Actually
shooter
getting
game is
dizzy?
usually bad.
I know,
I'm actually
and that's
getting
why it's funny, and you should play it and live stream it for our entertainment.
I
'Cause
have
we're
to
assholes.
eventually start live streaming again, though, but that also requires me to get the computer fixed.
Or a new computer, yeah.
The new computer would take until August or September, but
I have to go out, wander around, and kill things now.
Well, that'll be very easy to do, considering it's nighttime.
Yes, and there's a creeper. I want it to die.
Oh, I am so close to getting all the dirt on
if
me.
you guys ever want to raid, ask me what I don't know, because that's a lot.
Okay, see, yeah, but Snow, I have the same game, except it's what movies haven't I seen? Because I can just say one right now that will hurt almost everyone in this call.
Yeah, I play that game all the time with Jonas, and everyone at college was like, "Dude, do you even have a life?" And I was like, "No."
Any Chris Farley film.
I don't know who Chris Farley is.
What did you
At least
just
by
say?
name. At least
I
by
am
name.
sad. I am
Well,
just
that
sad.
that physically like drove a stake through my heart. Chris Farley is an amazing comedian.
I don't
One
know
of the
him by
greatest.
name.
Fuck, what type of comedian was he again? Like, full body.
Just threw his whole existence into it.
Pratfall
Yeah, no
comedian,
idea.
I want to say it's called, but I can't remember. Like the Three Stooges style.
Slapstick.
Slapstick, thank you.
I was gonna say, I actually didn't know who Fluffy was until Poker introduced me to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot you didn't know Gabriel Iglesias.
And I only know
any
Jeff
Clint
Dunham because
Eastwood
my
film.
cousin loves him.
Okay, are we all in positions to sleep? Cause I'm getting blown the fuck up.
Yes.
Creepers, you might find that spawn.
I don't know. What's his name? Chris
I'm trying to get another
Farland?
disc. I need a Skelly Man.
He
Come
was
here,
in
creeper.
Black Sheep.
All right, you need
he was in
nighttime.
Beverly
That's
Hills
fine. We'll
Ninja.
stay awake.
I'd
for a bit.
never heard of either one
He's
of
a
those.
comedian and actor.
I don't know him.
Holy crap! I know something about movies you don't.
I know Disney.
I'm happy.
I'm back.
All right, this didn't work
Best day
because I
ever.
keep hitting the creepers,
Oh,
and then the skeleton will shoot it back at me. I'm not even kidding. I hit the creeper, it bounces away from me so that I can back up, and then the skeleton shoots it, and it bounces towards me, and I'm just, no! Just die! How much health do you have?
A lot.
These skeleton archers, they do so much damage to me, but they don't freaking hurt the creepers.
God damn. You just stay,
It's almost dawn anyway. I need an iron sword.
I'm just stay awake at this point.
Okay. I'm
I need an iron
staying in
sword
bed
so
because
bad.
I'm gonna go find that mod before I forget what it's called.
Yeah, fair.
Because iron swords are so easy. You hit a creeper 3 times, it has 1 hit point left.
Are you trying to make a charged creeper?
No, it's how you get music
To get
discs.
music discs in the game, you have to have a
Oh.
creeper die by a skeleton's arrow.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Just got one! Finally, it took like 4 arrows. Well, sun's almost up, so heck this. Give me
I
gunpowder.
mean, if you need CDs, I got a ton of them, dude. But they're all like 13 and cat.
Oh, which biomes of plenty do I want? There's like 6 of them.
Oh my god.
Do, 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 do.
I've only seen one Western in my entire life, and I don't even remember the name of it.
So sad.
The only Western I remember seeing was an MST3K, and it was
Oh, that one.
with the clock tower.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was pretty
I'm
good.
very much not counting Wild Wild West as a Western, by the way.
Well, that's the one I think he's talking about.
What's that one Western that's a comedy and everyone praises it, even though it's really fucking offensive in modern days
Blazing
views?
Saddles.
Blazing Saddles, thank
Never
you. That's a good Western.
Never seen
Blazing
it.
Saddles is an amazing, amazing piece of media.
Yeah, it's good.
Never seen it.
There you go, Poker. That one
All
adds
those are
50 plus biomes.
Are you just looking for big number?
No,
Okay, I was gonna say.
that's what the biomes
Doesn't
of
matter if
plenty
it adds
is.
50 unless they're quality.
Blazing Saddles, fucking amazing.
I'll add to spreadsheet after live
Beverly
stream's done.
Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop was good.
Never seen
Never
them,
seen
any
it.
of them.
I mean, I've seen Beverly Hills 90210.
21 Jump Street. Either of them.
No.
I haven't seen the old one.
Never seen it.
The new one's pretty good.
Nope.
It's worth the watch.
Never seen.
Let's see. Oh god, what is it called?
One that got a lot of
It's
slack for
got-
until I saw was The Godfather.
Lethal
trilogy.
Weapon. Never seen it.
Never heard
What?
of it.
The first
Never seen any of the Lethal
first
Weapons.
two are fucking great.
Oh, this one's gonna make. This one might actually make Copper upset. I've never seen a Die Hard movie.
Never have I.
That
Okay, they're good
That-
films. That's
that-
one you should fix.
really should fix. At least the first one.
Yeah. Oh, a movie I've never seen before, the Kill Bill series.
I think I've seen one.
I've only seen those once, and I don't like the second one. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So I'm not allowed to send a mod that gives guns.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of ruins it.
It's right when even Copper agrees. Yeah, probably best not to play with the Minecraft guns.
Okay, I need to clear something up with everyone that is kind of it might shock you a little. I fucking hate guns. I
Really?
do. I hate guns. I hate the fact that they exist. I hate the fact that the thing that we try to do the most and explore the most and try to push the boundaries the most on is finding new ways to kill each other.
I did not expect you to agree with you on this
I
point.
100% expected him to go there.
I-
I
However,
100%.
I honestly never expected him and I to
I-
agree on this point.
I concede in the fact that they exist. We're not getting rid of them. There are too many. They're too easily able to be made, especially 3D printing now.
Yeah.
It's arm yourself. Know how to use these firearms. I'm not sitting there saying that you need to fucking carry a fucking M16 around all fucking day. But at least
I would not say arm yourself.
okay, maybe not arm yourself, but at least know that it is there. And honestly,
Educate yourself.
educate
Protect yourself.
There you
protect
go.
yourself.
Educate yourself. There you go, buddy.
That's a perfect way to phrase
But
it.
the problem with that is the more education you do, the more, I guarantee you, the more you look into it.
Are you having fun dropping your coins?
It's
The more fucked up it gets.
it It's a
I got
shame
a
that they
whole
exist.
box of discs, 'cause this is.
But
Oh, there they are. Damn it, we already had weight.
bad, mean-spirited and bad people are gonna try to take what's yours, no matter what it is that you have, and how much
Sadly.
what it takes for them to take.
What?
It's taken me a long time to come to terms with it, but for as long as there are at least 2 humans, there'll at least be 1 human trying to come up with a way to kill another.
Yes, because
I
in
really,
some way
really
they will
love
disagree.
the TF2 meet the sniper.
As long as there is disagreement in life, I guarantee you,
I really love that video. It's so good.
they're
Yeah.
gonna try to find a way to kill each other. It's sad, but
That's life.
I'm not a crazed gunman. I'm an assassin. Well, one's a job, one's a mental sickness.
Facts.
Not sending that mod.
Alright, almost fucking done.
What was I thinking of?
And then I go back to my base and I place them all down again. Alright, have I sufficiently
Copper,
rode this
what is a
one here?
movie that you feel is mandatory viewing?
Princess Bride.
Okay, that one I've seen. Give me another one.
Godfather 1.
I've never seen
Hot
any of the
take,
Godfather
I've never
movies.
seen any of the Godfathers.
I owe 'em all.
Nor have I seen Scarface.
Scarface you can
is a
skip.
good movie.
Godfather, I can I got the trilogy on VHS, but I will not watch the 3rd one.
I've been
Angel, why would you do that? If I say that, they are all going to lose their minds.
What?
Jonas is going to drive over and smack me for this. I feel.
Oh.
I have never seen Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh my god.
Robin Hood Man in
So
Tights?
everyone, I
You-
apologize.
you-
Tomorrow's stream is canceled on account of Goody to watching one of the greatest cinematic films of all time.
That,
Wait, what's Robin
And as
Hood
my
Men
wife
in
is so kind to point out, we own it.
You own
You
it.
have no excuse.
Are we talking Men in Black?
No.
No,
Robin
Robin Hood,
Hood,
Men in Tights.
Men in Tights.
Never heard
We're
of it.
men, manly men. We're men in tights.
have you-
Tights.
Have you seen Princess
Never
Bride?
heard of it. Once, maybe part of it.
Okay. Same main actor, blonde hair guy. I can't remember his name.
It's one of the greatest musical comedies to exist.
Wesley something?
It's not Leslie Snipes. It's
Oh no, his name was Wesley, one of the characters he played.
that was
Yeah,
Princess
yeah,
Bride.
Carrie Always! Thank you, BB.
I am not educated when it comes to movies, guys. You're just gonna have to accept this.
I mean, that's fine. It's just more surprising of you to have foreseen it. Like, I saw that film when I was in elementary
Trouble in
school.
Little China?
Oh shit, was Austin Powers rated R?
I don't know.
Probably.
Because if that was rated R, then that would be my first R-rated film.
I legitimately don't know, only because Austin Powers, like, they play their cards close to the chest. They very rarely, like, venture too far.
Yeah,
They have the raunchy jokes, but they just don't show
like the
anything.
closest it
you
got
know?
was suggestive. Yeah.
My first
And the shadow nonsense.
R-rated.
Yeah, mine was
Oh
Terminator.
god. I couldn't tell you. I've
Yeah,
been
still
watching
fucking
R-rated
rated.
films since I was like fucking 7.
That was me.
I've just been running around because I am out of the mines.
Actually, hold up. I think I do. I think it was The Crow.
Never seen it.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
It is. It's a great movie, and it's sad what happened.
Yeah, it sucks the actor died. That was tragic.
Well, you hear how he died,
It sucks that the crew behind the movie was too stupid to realize what they did.
Like,
Is
Yeah.
that Oh, I'm a happy
that
person.
that was the prop. That was the props man's drop.
Yay! I don't
Rest
have
in
to
peace,
Two
Bruce
do-
drops.
Leeson.
2 drops, Copper. 2 drops.
2 drops.
When they first fired it, they should have checked it then when they gave it back. And then honestly, he
No,
should have checked
so-
it when he put it in the gun.
There are 2 types of blanks. There's a boom with no bullet, and there's a bullet with no boom. The boom with no bullet is for the sound effect and the flash and the, hey, look, you just fired a gun. It plays really well on camera. The bullet with no boom is for the, we need a picture of him loading the gun. They're both safe individually. But when you load a gun with both, you just made a bullet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, here's what happened when they did. Somehow a slug got lodged inside of it, and the only way that's going to happen if it somehow propels into the cylinder. Because I remember the gun they used, it was a revolver. Am I wrong?
I think it was a
was
revolver,
and even though there's no powder in the actual round, there's still a firing cap, and it's a sealed
Exactly.
round.
They should have never had a firing cap on it.
So it'll pop the head out, and it just won't fire the full thing because there's no powder in it. And then they load the blank that's supposed to be the big flash, and the round's in the gun.
The round is not
So-
that pops it out of the actual cylinder that holds the ammo and into the barrel. If there's no
So they made a bullet. They made a ghetto bullet,
it was a misfire. It was a
and it's
shitty
just
misfire, man.
one of the biggest oversights I've ever heard of.
until Alec Baldwin.
No, even considering that, because that was
human error there. That was massive.
That was human error. That was
huge
one.
amount of-
Also, first of all, a good cinematographer should have had him aiming away from her, but just had the shot constructed in such a way that it looked like he was aiming at her.
Yeah.
Like any good cinematographer would be able to do that. That's not hard.
This mod cannot.
But
be
I was
level
actually thinking of
10.
Back to the Future Part 2, where they hospitalized one of the gang members.
Oh, the when he hit the truck and the manure.
The woman.
Oh, really? I thought that somebody got hurt when they hit the truck and the manure came out.
Nope. So when in the second movie, when the future gang gets sent off of the thing and sent into town hall, if you go back and watch the movie, you can see the woman. She hits the side of town hall, and she actually hit it and was hospitalized.
Damn. Hey, props to stuntmen.
Oh, please, give all respect to the stunt people.
Yeah, they put their bodies on the line for our entertainment.
Also, if you know of any stunt people that go out and make movies, go watch their movies because they know how to push to the limit without being overly dangerous.
That's why I like professional wrestling.
I have respect for guys like Jackie Chan and professional wrestlers that do their own stunts. That's awesome. I heard something from Danny Trejo. He was like, "Listen, I give all the work I can to my stunt guys. Those guys are doing work, and they need the trade." He's like, I'm not going to sit there and take money out of somebody's mouth just to show that I got big cojones, and because he knows his boundaries as well.
Right, he knows that he's
Jackie. I respect Jackie because Jackie knows he wants to do it, and he sees a stunt, and he's like he understands that it can be done, but he would rather risk his own shit, seeing if that stunt can work, than risking his own stunt guy. But he also
and
have
also
a big
you
crew.
know that Jackie knows he can do it.
He knows he can do it. He also hires a massive crew to support him in his stunts. There's bonuses on both sides, and I respect both sides.
Hi, Jonas.
Hi, Jonas. I saw you pop in there.
Hello.
worried when Copper starts both sidesing.
Copper's not a very both sides kind of guy. I don't always both sides, but when I do,
When I do,
I choose Dos
Jude still has to watch Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Hey Jonas, you know what other movie I haven't seen
I'm assuming quite a
that
few.
I own?
The Lord of the Rings extended editions.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
How did you guess?
You tell me, bud.
I've also never seen X2, which is just weird because I've seen X-Men and X3 so many times, but I've never seen X2. So every time I'm watching X3 and they keep talking about Alkali Lake, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Alkali Lake had something very important happen at it at the end of X2.
I did.
I never saw it, ever.
It had a very big, very important thing.
Also, can we talk about how X3 did the Phoenix better than the Dark Phoenix?
Wait, say it again?
X3 did the Phoenix better than X-Men the Dark Phoenix.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of the X-Men movies.
I watched some of them, and I don't know which one they're talking about. So
I can agree with that. Also, because they had a good actor too.
Like the closest to an X-Men movie I'll ever see is Deadpool 2. And that's X-Force, so.
I would recommend X-Men 1, 2, and 3. Just know that 3 is the worst of them.
Yeah.
But even as the worst, it's got great moments. Look, if we're not sleeping, I could be killing shit, okay?
that's what I was.
Okay. Sorry.
I've been laying in bed this whole time, and I'm just like, I could be out there killing shit right now.
I mean, to be fair, I was mostly just sleeping to reset my spawn now that I'm back at my base.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm in bed now.
Oh my god, I just got out of bed, heckin'!
Gosh, dude, why aren't you in bed? Making us all wait.
Jeez, you're always last.
Terrible.
I'm not that crazy, am I?
Technically, I cannot say that I've seen The Shining.
I have not seen The Shining.
Good movie.
But it's a technicality. Because I own it. I started the movie. Right after they got to the hotel, I fell asleep. And I woke up as Jack Torrance is going crazy. I missed all of The Shining. So to me, it was just a very cabin fever movie. And I'm just like, well, okay.
So is Snowflake not sleeping then?
I'm sleeping.
No, I'm not sleeping.
Okay, I guess we're not sleeping.
I said heck the whole thing.
You made the big deal that the both of us went to the fucking bed.
And then I said heck it. I could be killing shit.
Listen, I'm the only one I think in bed.
I'm out of the bed. Screw it.
You know what? I hope phantoms come down on both of you.
I'm sleeping, so I'm not in trouble. I'm looking for the stupid mod.
I'm not even in the game, so, you know, can't blame me.
Go to sleep, Jonas. Also, what crown did you get? You said you got one, but you never said what.
Oh, smallest in Argakuga.
Oh, nice.
Grats.
Speaking of,
I have decided that after I finish... Well, I don't even know if after... I have decided I will be starting a whole new character that is solely a Lance main. And I'm going to do what Jonas did and pump my defense as high as I can bloody well get it.
interesting.
I want to be unmovable. I want to be the wall.
I will be wall.
To quote Payday 2, "You are up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall!"
And the table.
Is it bad that I really want to play Payday 2 specifically with Copper?
Oh, we still gotta get through the other game first.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of, is tomorrow going to be that game, or is it going to be Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
That is an excellent question. What is the plan for tomorrow?
She's in the background. I'm pretty sure it's Tsushima.
Okay.
Threaten Snow again, and I will beat your up.
Do what?
That's what my wife said. She said, "Threaten Snow again, and I will beat your
I
up."
didn't even realize we'd threaten me. When we do that?
I have
zoned
no
out.
idea.
Probably when we weren't sleeping and you were. I think maybe.
Darn it! Now it's light time, and there's nothing to kill.
You could kill your inner
Who's
demons.
going over tomorrow?
Oh, that's a good one! Because Copper brought it up, and I didn't think about it till just now.
What?
As of right now.
Hey, Copper.
I don't know.
Oh, you're seeing.
You wanna know another movie I've never seen?
Poker, did I send you the mod that has money?
No, 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 no,
Alright.
no.
That mod is already on the no list.
Gotcha.
You already
I didn't know if
said
I'd sent it already.
That mod is on a permaban list.
Okie dokie.
Here, I'll. Hang on. Where's the fucking.
That mod itself is blacklisted.
Roger Dodger. And we said no to doggy talents, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Text.
Because dogs are getting an update, and I'm curious to see what Mojang themselves can do. It is simply idle curiosity.
The bare minimum, I believe.
So, we will see what comes out of it. But Snow, don't lose hope, because if like Jonah says, Mojang really is just gonna do the bare minimum, then I'm not against adding it in later.
Roger Dodger.
Roger, Roger.
I'm not promising I'm going to be able to read this because it doesn't let me zoom.
That is fair and unfortunate that I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it's not going to let me zoom.
Wait.
Okay, Doogie.
I'm waiting for Copper
Alright.
to figure out
I'll
whatever
just
he's
look
doing.
back through the text that I've sent you because there's a whole list here. I just have to zoom backwards.
I mean, you might be able to copy and paste it into something that you could zoom in on.
Out of curiosity, Snow, how many letters fit across your phone's screen?
Give me a second and I will tell you.
I'm assuming it's very much enhanced, magnified bigness.
Oh yeah, it is.
And I am curious how many can get across your screen.
Technically, if they're lowercase, 15.
That is massive.
We're using L's or I's?
I was using K.
I would have.
If I
I
do
would have
I's,
used
I
L's
can't
or I's.
count them because my nystagmus
blurs.
will not let me do that.
I mean, I'm sighted. Even I have troubles with that sometimes.
I can't count them.
Ha ha ha.
I
Waiting
can't.
For someone to do a use your eyes joke.
My brand.
No, use your L's.
Yes, power your sight with all of the losses in your life.
Open your U's.
That just sounds kinky.
I mean, I only open my U's when
Jonas
I'm
gets that
about
joke.
to, skin them and, have one for a barbecue.
Jonas gets that joke. Snow doesn't get that joke.
Snow wasn't listening, to be completely honest.
By the way, speaking of movies where you remember one scene but can't remember anything else about the movie,
Yeah.
it's got Whoopi Goldberg in it, and she's like some kind of nanny or housekeeper, and the kid really likes her. And the scene in question is she's driving the kids somewhere, and they go to a stoplight, and she like pretends to be all coy and blows at the stoplight to turn it from red to green. And then later in the movie, the kid's all annoyed and upset in the car with her dad, and she keeps blowing at the light to make it green, but it's not turning for her.
That sounds funny and also cute.
Just a bit.
Well, the light not turning green isn't why the kid is all upset and, in a bad mood. I think it was because Whoopi Goldberg's character had in fact just been fired for some reason.
Karina?
Ah, that sounds familiar.
My wife just said it.
Good dad.
It blows my mind. Like, I'll say something and she's never heard of it, but she knows all these movies. What the heck?
Some people have the power.
We specialize in different
Yes,
areas.
I just looked up. Oh, she just looked up Whoopi Goldberg nanny.
I mean, I could have done that.
Some people have the power of Google.
Here's one that I've searched and never been able to find. I think at the beginning of the movie, this guy, this businessman slash maybe criminal slash something, he dies, and he goes up to heaven where there's a line of people, and they spray this mist in their faces so that they forget their previous lives before they get sent down to be reborn in other people. But the guy is in such a hurry that they forget to spray him. The angel forgets to spray him and he goes back down. And that's all I saw before I left the room and never went back in. But that part of the movie, I was like, that's a very interesting premise. I wish I had stayed for the rest of it to see how bad the movie really was.
Like, that sounds like the start to the Pixar film Soul.
Which, by the way,
Now that
someone
you
put
say
Disney's
that, it kind of does.
theme song right in the middle of your explanation, so enjoy your being sued by Disney.
Sorry. I didn't know my phone could be heard.
Yeah, I've heard your phone about 4 or 5 times this stream.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's next to my hip, and I don't know it's that loud.
Don't worry, it's all right. Disney owns this video now.
We are one with the mouse. The mouse owns us all. All hail
I'm
the
still waiting
mouse.
for Copper to get back so
All
I can hurt
hail
him.
the mouse.
I don't know. You came over here and started patting my leg. What do you want? I said sorry.
He did it in general.
Praise be Pluto.
He was doing it generally. Right, Snow?
Sure. I don't know. I've completely checked out for the moment.
You said he came over. He was patting.
Oh.
He was patting. He was generally patting.
Hee hee. Oh my gosh. This stupid mod. Where the freak is it?
Fuck off.
Where the heck-a-doodle did Copper go?
I think something with a small one, maybe. There was that, I think they were discussing about tomorrow, and then, oof.
Someone was being sick.
You reminded her that you existed, and she got all sad again.
Yeah, this is all your fault, Goot.
It is all my fault. It's a shame that we can't be friends.
Yeah. But if I would guess, I think one of their favorites might be sick again.
My heart and my doors are still open.
I think that might be why you have some health problems.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the heart should be inside. It shouldn't be open.
And its doors should very
I
much
don't have
be
health
opening
problems.
and closing, not just being open.
Yeah.
I have health inconveniences. And now that I say that out loud, that's tragically accurate. I have to be floored not to let bad health... Or, wait. I have to be floored to let bad health have any effect on me.
Hi, welcome to being part of our generation.
Yeah, where one hospital visit's gonna bankrupt you for life.
I think the last
Good
time
luck.
I did not go to work, I legitimately felt like I was going to throw up and proceeded to do so later that day.
Was that the time your appendix almost exploded?
No. That one I waited 9 hours on a swelling appendix before I went to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't think I could last that long. I'm a bitch.
I wanted to go to sleep. I was tired.
Well, if you had stayed in bed, you would have permanently been
You
asleep.
would have stayed in bed.
I know, and I'm still mad at myself for that.
Are you?
For the memes, yes. In an honest answer, obviously not. I make the Gallus humor quite often, but rest assured, everybody, I have recovered from those days.
Alice?
And so far as you can recover from those days.
Can't relate. Fucking hell, can I relate?
Did you say Gallus?
Yeah, he said Gallus.
I meant to
We're
say,
moving on.
it was a combination of gallows humor and callous.
I was assuming, but I just wanted to make sure you knew you said that.
I knew.
Yeah,
I acknowledge.
I was just trying not to acknowledge it.
Because either one applies, technically.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Bubba.
Kitty cat.
Is it John?
It is John.
He's an asshole, but he's
Oh, Keith. You missed it.
Missed what?
I think it was yesterday, actually. I fell asleep while Ladybug was having a nap. And I slept down here.
And then you were late.
To that Tetris video I was telling you about.
Copper's back.
Sorry.
And I needed to wake up at 4 so that me and Copper could go play disc golf. But I overslept, and when I did wake up, Hana was sleeping on my chest.
Yeah, well, okay. Now you have, like, full forgiveness of being late. That's understandable.
No, I was fully asleep. I can tell you that right now. I was fully asleep, but apparently Hana was sleeping on my
And
chest.
that's why you were fully asleep, because you had the peacefulness of Hana sleeping on your chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry, boss. I can't go into work today. There's a cat on my lap. It is a valid excuse in my opinion.
It is.
Also, she's
All right,
allergic.
Copper. What's the verdict day?
What's the verdict of what? Oh, it's sushi.
Okay. Sounds good.
Unfortunate.
I know.
How about Sunday? Let me ask that.
Oh yeah, we'll be over this. Bet we're going over on Sunday, yeah. Why are you gonna work?
Oh my God.
Now, hey, before you get angry, Goot,
I'm not angry.
No. I'm also going to be out of town this weekend. I was going to try and get back in time for D&D, but I might be late, or Jonas might be Jaegering my character.
Copper, you might have to warn her that I will be there, so she might not want to come.
Oh my God.
Well, hey, this Sunday, maybe we can just watch the fucking Lord of the Rings movies, huh?
We can do that.
I mean, but first she needs to watch Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That.
Yeah, my parents love that movie too.
Yeah.
But,
we absolutely.
baby.
I like it. I thought it was fun.
So why does he need to watch Men in Tights first, though?
I mean, it doesn't have to
I've
be
never
first.
seen it.
He's never seen it, and it's also the shorter film, so you can get through that first.
I mean, we could just do like a straight movie-thon. Die Hard. Die Hard would be a
Stop being a My wife said stop being a drama queen. Also, if we don't do D&D, I will die.
We'll probably be late.
No lie. That is what she said. Who is the drama queen here?
Yeah, which is why you're not allowed to be one.
Oh, also, Copper,
Drama queen, not drama queens.
I wanted to hurt you.
Why? What did I do?
Another movies, plural, that I've never seen.
Oh, what?
Any of the Mission Impossibles.
You've never seen a Mission Impossible?
I've never seen a single Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible 1's freaking... It's always... Mission Impossible 2 is kind of... You can see where, like, the production value got a lot of big bump on the explosives. So everything kind of went boom all the time. But the first one, there was a lot of intrigue in it. It just really twists your brain.
The only one of those I've
Maybe.
seen was the first one Simon Pegg got involved in.
That one, that's when it really, when Simon Pegg comes back, that's when you see a lot of life coming back into the franchise.
I did not know we had a pillager tower so close. My wife said, because I get so bored when others come over and you all just hang out downstairs while I take care of Dottie.
Well, if we're watching Lord of the Rings, it's a party at my parents' house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I wouldn't mind Dottie coming down. I like hanging out with that.
Besides, Dottie would get to see a piece of cinema history.
Rated PG-13.
Which I can't do because
Do
Dottie.
you have the extended? I've actually never seen the extended version.
I have the DVDs of the extended edition. I went on a freaking quest to find them.
Because I've been wanting to watch them.
I'm sorry, Blu-rays. I have the Blu-rays of the extended edition because I wanted special features. Darn it. I miss special features on DVDs.
I miss bloopers at the end of films.
I miss at the end of the credits where you see an extra 5 seconds of the thing that leaves you on a cliffhanger.
She doesn't go to Jess's till the second.
I don't miss that because Marvel played that out to death.
Beep, BB.
I loved it. My
We're
horror
saying
movies.
just bring her along.
Alright, these toxic sons of bitches really need to stop.
Ooh, what?
He's playing Warframe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah.
You know, the other Minecraft.
No, I don't want her wrecking other people's houses.
I mean, if Jones's mom is there.
So here's the thing, Jonas. We will be babyless the month of June.
I mean, you're technically babyless right now. She's what, 5?
Yes, she's a kid at this point.
Yeah, she's a full-blown
past
toddler at
toddler.
this point.
So toddler,
She will
toddler is
always
2
be
to
my
3.
baby!
Yes. But now she's your toddler.
Oh,
She's your baby
She
toddler.
will always be my baby. Damn it.
Goo gaga.
Googus, Gagas.
Gugus gagas.
See? Copper's getting in touch with his Greek heritage.
Dongabongongas.
Sorry, how?
I don't
Gugus
know.
Gagas.
That would be more Roman.
That's the same thing,
I
right?
will punch you in the dick.
Ah, you're right. The Romans were better anyway.
You know, Copper, I bet you could say, Angel, hit him, and it would magically happen.
I mean, the band's called Here the Be Romans. What was it? Fuck, I forgot where my joke was going.
The saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, not when in Greece, do as greased lightning do.
Stop.
Hey, who invented democracy?
Really should be when in Rome, do what the Greeks do.
Or when in Greece, do as the Romans
Who
do.
invented everything?
When in Greece, do what the Romans took.
I don't know, but that one dude invented peanut butter, and I think that was pretty neat.
George Washington Carver?
No, George Washington Carver actually did invent peanut butter. He made like a 99 things for peanuts, but not peanut butter.
Damn you, American Dad!
Right? People just assumed he invented peanut butter because fucking everything else is peanuts.
Angel said it only works for Jonas, Snow, and Small One.
Sorry, Copper.
I'm out of luck too. Damn it.
Wait, what?
Go ahead and
Don't
smack
worry
him,
about it.
Angel, for copper.
What? No! 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 Do not!
I'm
I
okay
hate
with
that I
him
can
being-
hear her moving upstairs. No! This is against the smacking bylaws.
Snowflake's doing you a favor, Copper.
Snowflake has
Thank
no
you.
cause
Look.
to instigate a smack. All right, it is an unworthy smack.
I oppose your objections, sir.
Cause
Sir
of instigation
Copper
is
made
he
a
thinks
plea
it's
to the
funny.
committee, and the committee has replied in force.
I'm gonna let this
I
pass.
feel like
Why?
the amount that you abuse me, I'm okay with you getting smacked.
My head's hurting. I'm gonna let this pass because you don't read your fucking chat.
Ah! Ow!
God damn, I heard that one through the mic.
In his defense, I don't either.
Why would you read his chat?
Yeah, that's weird.
Um,
I'm too busy reading my own
because
with no viewers.
we're secretly talking
Hey,
about
you,
moving
you
to
can't say
Mexico.
that. Citrine's watching you.
Shit that I said.
Yes, you said no.
Okay,
no,
yeah, I
baby,
got one
fuck
viewer,
you
but he
all.
can't talk.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh.
Thank you, Angel. We love you.
Ow.
Ooh, free traded. Yes.
My hunt for mods is not going well right now. I need to quit doing this because it's just gonna make me mad.
Oh yeah,
Snow, I'm
37
gonna light your
mutagen
house
samples
on
in one
fire
run.
now.
Do what?
Don't worry about it.
You are not lighting my house on fire. If you light my house on fire, we're gonna have some major problems.
It's all right. We're leaving this realm anyway.
We're not gonna light your house on fire. That's what the
Who
blazes
just
are for.
threatened it?
That's what the blazes are for.
But I worked on my house for so long.
I think that before we leave, like we should come to the middle here at 0-0 and just make like 18 withers.
And you'll have a backup this
Let
world,
this
right?
let this realm die the way that our last one did. Which I can't access anymore.
Why?
The save was
Oh,
corrupted.
that sucks.
Yep. All that work we did on that mountain, all of us together, gone.
Man.
Snow wasn't around for that one.
Yeah, that was the season I debuted and fucking made the bamboo farm.
Baby, you hit me that hard twice now.
That bamboo farm with the flying machine, that was a bitch.
I may
I
or may not be
loved your-
kicked,
I love
kicked
that.
off the server.
I'll have to make a new one next time. Was that good, Snow?
I said I may be getting kicked off the server here in a second.
Why?
Why would you do
My
that?
iPad's lagging.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's unfortunately fair.
What was I thinking of?
Who knows?
Right. So, the month of June, we are childless, so would be a better time to do the extended editions.
Well, it wouldn't be the first weekend, because, it's either the first weekend or the second, but, we'll be out of town.
What the heck is going on with these turtles?
Which one?
Yes.
I have my farm of turtles. Which turtles are we talking about?
Yes.
He is confused by turtles.
No, the turtles are going. Yeah, they are doing that.
Copyright
You can see it in the stream.
claim!
Sorry.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at what?
You being a Disney kid.
I wish getting the tropical fish didn't cost so much, because Lord knows I would love to breed my axolotls more.
I mean, could find the sea and try and capture some yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll go out and capture like a butt ton for you.
Yeah, that's an
If
option
you
too.
want to. I'm not going to make anybody
No,
do
not
it.
if I want to. If you want me to, I'll fill my inventory up with water buckets and give you 36 tropical fish.
If you'd be willing to, I'd appreciate it.
If you need iron, come on over. I got the farms fixed, and there's plenty of iron in the system.
Unfortunately, we'll have to wait till next time. That's right. I do have work tomorrow. But, Copper, because Wednesday is Angel's birthday, I took off, so there's no time limit for tomorrow.
Unless I'm picking you up. But then again, Goo can drive you home.
Well, the thing is, I get off at 4. I only do 10 hours anymore for overtime. Because, I somewhere in the depths of my heart have some self-respect and am not going to put myself through that.
Fair. Nice.
I don't know what sound
So-
you're hearing with those turtles. I don't hear no sound.
No, it's not a sound, it's what they're doing. Look at their flippers.
Oh, they're freaking out swimming fast because they're trying to eat the seaweed.
Look, when I sit down to eat dinner, my arms don't go.
He's trying
Your
to
arms
swim
are
as-
also not flippers.
They could be flippers.
All right, Echo the dolphin.
Also,
I could never
I am,
finish that game. I can't get past the first level. I get too scared.
I am slightly hype for the new server poker, but for a very strange reason.
Because I'll finally shut up about it.
No, because of my season finale.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it until it's the last episode. That's why it's called a finale.
What is he wanting to do?
My season finale will have me going back through my entire book where I wrote down coordinates
Oh,
for
yeah.
Minecraft. I will go through every single coordinate that I've written down. The list is extensive.
You have fun with that.
It's a showcase of all the places I found that I thought were cool.
And then forgot about.
Yes. And it'll of course start and finish here in the home village that has been made so wonderful by my wife and Snow.
Yay!
Oh,
Angel
my
did more work
contributions
than
don't
I
count
did.
to
I just
shit.
made my farm.
I mean, I will admit I
Poker,
didn't
your
do-
contributions shine greatest in your mushroom biome base and your base over yonder.
See, when we start the new lobby, I mean, there's going to be a lot to do.
And unfortunately, we probably won't be spending a whole lot of time in a centralized village because we'll be all on our own.
I mean, we can always find keep the 0 point of wherever we start as our main base, and then
Considering how much Angel and I are so excited about the main base, I hope so.
we'll not even have that may be our main base, but have that be our have like a way station base there. So if you do die and you do go back to start, you have somewhere to start. And eventually we'll have a another portal from that to somewhere where we want a main base.
Make it the shopping center
Angel
with the
hit it
main.
on the head. Angel nailed it on the head. We usually have it as a meetup spot.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good spot to have a shopping district.
Effectively, yeah. So, but they get to design the center of it. They get to design what it looks like to start,
Yeah.
and then we will just build off of it.
Yep, we've got it already figured out, or at least some of it.
I'm glad. I'm actually very excited to see what you two come up
Yeah,
with.
this is gonna be good.
Or came up with, I guess, is the proper
Once
phrasing.
we see it, are we allowed to make suggestions?
Copper, what we're saying is we're gonna build a district around whatever they build. Think of what they build as the city center.
The town hall, if you would, with beds.
Where we pay our taxes or where we go drink?
Both in this case.
Technically both with how big it is.
You cannot pay taxes with raccoons. They are no longer accepting raccoon pets.
Oh, come on!
Wait, what?
Should have submitted your taxes 2 weeks ago when they were still valid.
I owed the
Will they
federal
still
government
take? Will they still take out?
$8?
$3.
And remember, please pay your taxes at the town hall, not the town hall bar. They will not. They will not give you a receipt, and they will not validate your parking.
Federal government can come take a $3 bill from me.
He once hit me with a pipe.
Anyway.
But for now,
Yeah, there we go.
all this looking towards the future, as my cat lays on me liquided. There's a word there.
Like a fluid?
Thank you.
Languidly?
Thank you. Languidly.
Fluidly.
Like a fluid. Splashed for the very first time. Anyway.
Cranberry juice?
Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, have something to say, or want to see more of our stuff. To see our most up-to-date stuff, please follow us on Twitch. We also have Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, which I'm apparently not as good at updating as I thought I was.
Is anyone?
Please go check out Poker_Wolf on Twitch. Please go check out Ronin Way Gaming on Twitch. Please go check out Jonas Avatar on Twitch. And check out Angels Way Gaming, also on Twitch.
Which thing seems pretty popular.
We'll see if it ends up taking off. It might. It might, Rabbit. It might. But again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you at the next waypoint. Bye-bye.